Yeah, I want the loot box from your stream.
I'm on the OWCS drops now.
Yeah, but I got double drops, I think, from your stream.
Oh, really? All the more reason
I
to
think
watch.
so. Yep.
Right.
Always remember, guys, to mute the tab, not the actual stream, to receive your drops. You can do the same in my channel, okay? Just give me the ad revenue of my 3 minutes an hour. Actually, I'm gonna run ads, guys. Fuck you guys.
Might be some good products, though.
Yeah. When is shield perk good on rum? Never. Never. We're about to log in, I think, Xavier.
Yeah, I just saw the rosters. What are we feeling then? Any change? I thought TM were going to sweep. I'm maybe a little bit more apprehensive about it now after the VP series.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They really could have won yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with TM. I'm sticking with TM.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Brill, you have Prime? Just give me your Prime sub, okay? While you're at it. I'm poor. I'm poor, dude. Please. I need your money, Frill. Your money. Nobody else can pay the rent.
Oh yeah, Chris is at tennis as well, for no's asking.
He said he comes back around 9, but that's his Kappa time zone, right? What's the time
it's like
in
an
your
hour
Kappa
now,
time
or like
zone
50
right
minutes.
now?
But yeah.
Yo, Frill, thank you so much for your Prime sub. You see, guys, that's what you have to do. You just have to beg, you have to girl boss, and you have to gaslight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Frill. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. I'm doing good, Tuska. What about you? Yoshin says, I think the shield perk can be niche good, but the shield perk, it doesn't actually give you more shield, right? It just makes it bigger, no?
I thought it was a longer. I thought it lasts longer.
Let me see. I'm looking. Minor perks. I'm making sure. Yeah, duration and size.
Oh, it's bigger as well. Okay.
I don't know. The shotgun is so good. You can, because the shotgun, first of all, it's good. First of all, it's just good by itself.
Oh, wait.
But then,
Thank you so much for taking
oh,
wait, check this.
Let's talk about the
We said you wanted interviews.
of both of your teams. You always seem to play each other close. Why are you so evenly matched? Starting with you, Junkbug. Why do you think TM just always manages to push you all the way?
I think, to be honest, I don't know. Maybe they're good at playing to their strength, and they know our strengths too. So I think we take a lot of good things from each other. So we ended up playing maybe somewhat similar in some cases, and we learn from each other. So I think maybe that's why.
What about you, Psycho?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's right for sure. I mean,
very respectful
I think we both have
answer.
the best players in EU. We're both a Saudi org. And on top of that, they have Jungkook, who's extremely smart. I think with
Look at this mustache. That shit looks rancid.
So if you add those things together,
Please shave off the mustache,
every
Psycho.
single time. I think our last 5 matches.
It's like
went to
some
map
70s
5.
like
It's incredible.
detective.
Yes. No, it's the 70s porn style for sure, bro.
For you, Psycho, because I know with the team not really having like the designated coach aspect of it, that you are like kind of working together, and you or Yubi being like set into that leadership role when needed. Is it more of like a hive mind that you guys kind of function in, or is it that somebody really is like the designated leader that you've kind of communally like put to that position? How does that work for you guys to play at this type of level?
Yeah, obviously it's a team effort. Everyone has a voice, everyone is important. But I would say Yubi and I are the two quote-unquote leaders. I mean, it's a bit of a weird term, but yeah. I mean, I think we have the loudest voices in the team, so that's why that's sort of evolved.
Junkbug, you just sorry, Rich.
No, you're fine. No, you're good.
Junkbug, you just watched
It's a head coach
Twisted
stash,
Minds
actually.
play 5 maps against Virtus Pro. Anything you learned from that you can use against them? Any like bits of knowledge you can use against Twisted Minds here in the finals?
I was thinking TM was gonna just like win easily, so I was only thinking about TM match. But then when VP was like tied the score, I was like, oh my god, I have to like, think about VP just in case they have to. So I was thinking about the VP match, but then in the end TM won anyway. So
you're happy? You're happy? You don't have to.
Thank you, Headrammer, for the tier 1.
So half and half.
Thank you so much, bro.
In the end, I'm more happy that. Personally, I'm happy that I don't have to think about VP match anymore. But what was that? Probably TM is a better team, so it would have been nicer to play against VP.
Right on. Yeah, see, that was smart, TM. You played it so close with VP. You split the focus of Junkbug, so he wasn't able to fully focus on you guys for this one. So yeah, maybe some big brain moments. I'll give you both the opportunity to address your respective communities before we're heading into this match. Psycho, starting with you. Say to the people who have supported you and the team throughout stage 2.
I mean, before I get into that, I just want to say, hopefully, I mean, this time I think we'll expect a close match again, but I just want to mention when we played the Qadsiah in ESL Saudi Challenge, we ended up winning because Junkbug wasn't there. So when Junkbug is not part of the equation, we actually do manage to come out on top pretty easily. But when Junkbug is there, the matches are always closer. So I have to give my respect to Junkbug. And now I just want to add thank you so much to all the Twisted Minds supporters. Without you guys, we would be nothing. We wouldn't be here. So I'm so grateful you guys are always here to support us. No matter what happens, no matter if we lose or win, you guys are always there. So thank you so much.
That's nice.
What about you? You want to say?
I mean, if lose, you're getting flamed for sure.
I guess
Just enjoy that.
Just what Seiko said. I think they're also they did really well with what they have. They don't have a coach, but I think they're taking a, not having a coach means they have to, like, individually the players have to take responsibility and step up and take responsibilities a lot, and oftentimes it'll be too much pressure or too stressful for the players. But I think they're mature and
Only for the follow Mario.
they've been able to do it really well. So
Thank you, Qadsiah, for the prime.
I think they're a very, very strong team.
Going follow for prime, that's just not fair, is it?
My community, our fans, the Qadsiah and everyone who's supporting our team. Obviously, we can't do anything without the fans. I'm very happy and thankful for all the support.
Awesome chungus.
It's been such a respectful interview.
We need some trash talk. Psycho needs
flame someone, or
Psycho needs to say, "We are unbeatable." You will see why we're unbeatable.
When he said, "I just want to say something first," I thought he was going to do like an unbeatable bit, like, like this time we are unbeatable.
It's gonna be a close match. It's gonna be a close match. I'm very excited for this one.
Congratulations as well to San for getting enough channel points to get the official Darthead roll on this Discord. We'll get that sorted out for you.
Yeah, just so much
I haven't been listening to this interview. Give us a TLDR, Hardy. They're basically just saying, Psycho saying, yeah, Cut is really good. Junkbug is saying, yeah, TM is really good. And that's it.
Everyone's got a lot of respect and appreciation for each other, and everyone thinks it's going to be a very close, tightly fought series.
Everyone just glazing each other. No fucking trash talk, no nothing. Fucking sad to see, especially from our boy Psycho. I thought he had more on him. Really?
Oh, wait, here's one for you. So Imari says, Junkbug should have said, you guys looked unbeatable, but we're the ones who remain unbeaten. That would have been good, actually. That would have been good.
True. OWCS EMEA.
I've got a first time prediction from Tripman1 with a 3-0, but it's a best of 7, Tripman.
But 3-0 for who?
he's keeping it open. He's keeping it aloof.
It just says 3-0 when it's the first to 4 and he doesn't even mention for who. Okay, 3-0. Cheers. From who? Can you say the name again?
Tripman1.
Oh, come on, Tripman, bro. You need to step it up, man.
That's right. It says sorry, didn't know that. Come on, give us Tripman.
Yeah,
All
but
the
for
faith.
who? For
You
who
gotta
do
give
you
us-
think? Who you think is gonna sweep?
Give us a new score and the team.
Yes. Give us a 4-0 for who? When is the match, big guy? Any second, Abo.
Oh, he's going
Make sure to get
TM's
the
way.
prediction.
4-0 TM.
4-0. Okay. What's gonna be the score,
The
Xavier,
score
and for who?
is 4-3 TM.
4-3?
Yeah, it's going all the way.
Xavier. 4-3.
Ooh. How Qadsiah and banned Reinhardt.
Curse and Ryan.
KSA target banned off rip here.
Maybe they think I'm still on the roster, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they think I'm still there. Guys, I'm not there. I'm not there. You don't have to ban me.
I mean, honestly, they should have let him play Ryan again because it didn't look good yesterday. They really struggled.
Yeah.
TM with a Sojourn ban though is
It's a BM protect, you know? BM
yeah,
protect.
it's like
Because they could have banned Hawk to do the same, or even Xayah to do the same.
but the Ryan
even
is like
Wrecking Ball,
just
even Winston, but the Ryan just putting a
reminder.
seed, you know,
It's
a
just
reminder.
Do you remember that time you played Ryan yesterday? And you just insta died every fight and missed your shatter. Do you remember that?
You remember that? I'm gonna help you out right here. I'm gonna ban that option. But is a tank protect ban even good? Surely not, right? Tank protect
it's-
ban off the rip. Sure, it does nothing, right?
Yeah, I feel like as well, Ziad isn't a player who worries about the tank ban. Like, I think actually, like, KSA is a bit more
Unless
exploitable in these
Diva.
situations. Yeah.
Unless Diva, but you couldn't, like, it
I mean-
doesn't make sense to protect Diva off the rip, you know?
I mean, Diva is really good on this map, etc., but I don't think they were actually in... I don't know if there was danger of it, really.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, should we do a sync?
They're just gonna roll it on the wrecking wheel anyway. Yeah, 23, 22, 21,
just
20.
works.
Oh wait, I don't think it
Oh, wait,
works. I
18,
don't think so.
17,
16, 15. I need to pause.
Like half a
Yeah,
second,
keep counting.
12,
Keep
11, 10, 9,
Yeah, we're set.
8.
It works.
Beautiful.
Can you keep counting?
Oh.
Can you keep counting
Oh,
after the
look
doors
who
open?
it is!
5,
No!
4,
No!
3, 2,
Don't!
1. Oh!
Archer doesn't deserve to finish after yesterday.
Alright, more numbers, more
Max.
numbers, more numbers. I don't deserve it. I haven't earned it hard.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16.
It just works.
15.
It just works.
It
It's
just
paused.
works. And it's paused.
Paused. I thought I was buffering.
Look who's
Okay.
turned up to work. You alright?
Yep. Well, my regular work doesn't exist anymore. Fired, shot dead in the streets by my employer. So here we are. Audio shit. Is it
Nobody
double
cares.
Discord? Yeah, it's probably just
DD.
double Discord. Probably fixed. I'm not gonna blah myself.
Wow. I'm gonna flatten
Wow.
you later.
On pause.
Okay, we're
Please
going
do not
in.
flatten me.
Diva here, so I guess it was the protect ban for the Diva.
Yeah, classic Qadsiah comp here. Freya for Lubda in this as well. Twisted Minds. I feel like the cast is so difficult here for Quartz. They're going to try and find some space on point. TP, it's just a two-person boot. Yubi's 1
Oh,
HP
it's not a
though.
fake.
Yeah,
Yubi
no,
1
two of them
HP.
took
Took
it.
the TP.
First flip
Okay,
given
say,
already.
first flip
Oh,
just
that's a-
goes out pretty free.
Yeah, mistake here from Qadsiah. Now they have to make an aggressive move. Simple is going to have to lamp to crossfair. Luke Minotech for that one. We'll get it back safely into cars. And now they're going to try and hold. What a shot by Quartz. Out of the sky goes Kellex. Deadly on it now. The rest of Alcad keep going forward, but another flip from TM. They've demet Ziad in all of this. And right now, Qadsiah having a bit of a hard time responding to all these CPs.
Yeah. I don't know if
The brutal
I don't know
opener.
Yeah, I don't know if I like checkmate on the sim worse that comp. Like, surely he got the Tracer gene in him. Maybe even a Genji if he wants versus that comp, if he's feeling feisty. But I don't know what Symmetra really does.
TM looking absolutely unbeatable right now, by the way. We're one fight
Actually,
in and
true.
already the tide's turned.
Unbeatable.
Like, there is no way that they could possibly
Early
lose.
window beat advantage over Calyx, 20% out, gonna be an aggressive window from
Okay,
Simple.
past
Under
it.
so much pressure, doesn't hit anything. TP back to avoid the flip. Lennon has to get Sun Rush on the point now, and if Calyx farms at the beat, they're gonna win in the Slayer fight.
Oh, Bowler on
Roller
HP.
shot comes out, beat
him
from
alive.
Astro. Calyx is gonna have the later beat now if everyone stays alive. Later 5-person beat here from Calyx. Can they find anything? DP looks good, but they're a bit split. The backline is caught out. KSA without a form, no hands to hold up. Backline in a lot of trouble. And the late beat from Calyx is gonna seal the deal. And that early window from Simple really just finds nothing, and it's gonna cost them the layer fight.
Yeah, so dangerous to hold forward there versus these sim comps because they can always just go past you just like that, and all of a sudden Qadsiah have an even fight on point instead of a difficult retake. Twisted Mind's turn now, and they're still a little bit slow on the sim wall here, but they do have the Annihilation, which should put them over the top if they can get this fight on point, but still so hard to clear the city center.
Checkmate needs to make sure that KSA does not connect on him this fight. The Annihilation's so good punishing the Symmetra. But it should be so hard for Qadsiah to lose this point as well. TP comes out, boop, Simple to start the fight. And Quartz is the one under a lot of trouble. Quartz gonna go down, it's gonna be a fast reset. If they can get any staggers, yeah, Simple goes down. Even more staggers perhaps? Yeah, they don't feel like they can get out. Just staggering out. But that is the symbol invested for Checkmate. Ziad, he can do a lot of stalling though with this Diva Bomb with this UB Symmetra wall.
I reckon 3 is too many. I'm gonna solo queue this shit. I'll
think? Yeah,
I'll
it's
catch
like
you in
a-
like an A or something. Because yeah,
Really?
it's too much, you know.
I
yeah,
can
I mean,
dip,
I think
bro,
we
I
should,
can
no,
dip.
no, fuck it. No, you got that, bro. You got that. My chat just wants to bully me about my match anyway. I have so much to talk about with them. Carry on.
Okay,
Make hay
okay.
while the sun shines. I'll be back. I'll be back. Enjoy.
Yeah, please come. Okay, this guy is
He literally turned up for work for 10 minutes and then left. This guy. That was actually an insane.
Yes, not too much. Fuck
Yeah.
that guy. Dude. Okay,
Just need to
when
think
the- when the
more.
comes on.
D-Make
Yes.
immediately onto Ziad. Can they find the
I
baby?
need
The
to get the
baby's so
rematch
low.
off. Needs to-
UB dies
Oh,
for it.
UB goes
Trades
down.
it. Beat and
But it's a
Annihilation
good
invested
trade.
by TM. Kellex doesn't have the beat yet. They need
Okay,
more
don't
time, but
invest
no
yet.
time.
Oh, Landon invested the Kitsune Rush. Did he use it earlier or did he try to clutch there? I'm not sure.
I didn't see. I don't think.
If he tried to clutch,
Maybe
not
to
a
save
good decision
Ziad,
for
yeah,
sure.
or like
yeah,
relieve
maybe
the
to
pressure.
try to save Ziad. But now retaking with a beat advantage, and it's gonna be a last fight situation. Alcat, they can get this touch very comfortably. It's gonna be a beat push right here. If
High
TM
name.
can shut this down, it's gonna be a map for them.
Forces the beat. No beat now. They're
they're
using it
too
to
scared.
rotate.
Not good. Now it's gonna be a 0 versus 0
Neutral.
ult fight. Teams, same, very similar positions, but touch pressure for Qadsiah.
Checkmate is so close to the symbol
You'll
though.
be in
This
a
could
lot
be the
of trouble.
turning point. Yeah, pressure now. Lubda's swinging for it. TP has been taken down. Team are stuck here for the moment as Lubda tries to find an important connect. Checkmate is 5%
Needs
away.
to
So
find the spoiler shot. It's so free for him.
oh, it's
Symbol-
good. It's huge.
That's gonna be a
Lamp is out.
massive spoiler. Everyone 1 HP. The boost in from Ziad breaking the lamp, getting the kill. This should be cleanup. Symbol comes out. Quartz with an equalizing pick, but it's gonna be too little, too late with this Symbol pressure from Checkmate. Checkmate getting 2 symbols right here while UB 1 and 30%.
Yeah, big symbol there, and now the touch is going to be very strained. Astro is coming over the
Astro's
rooftop,
gonna
though.
get it.
Boop is there. He's
Oh,
going to get the touch.
locked.
Gets the touch.
Yeah,
Can anyone get the next
UB got
touch?
the next. UB gets the next one. Triple
they
blink
la-
forward.
oh.
No, he couldn't.
Ah.
Saving KD. Saving KD for the fantasy stats. He has checked the stats himself. Doesn't look too pretty. Needs to save KD at this point.
The bowler value from Lubda in that was insane.
Insane
Both bowlers
bowler
were fight
value.
winners, and that does not normally happen, right? We barely even see them in
yeah.
fights sometimes because they're like difficult to connect.
And you see this ban from Twisted Minds. I don't think we talked about the second ban, Sojourn ban, trying to ban out Lubda's Sojourn, but it seems like he's getting so much value. On
It's
the,
a chronic
on the
situation.
player.
You
Yeah,
think you
it's a
banned his
chronic
best
situation.
hero, but it's
Like,
just he's
we
just
got
good
him
at
off
it
his
all.
one trick, and then he just goes server admin on the other hero.
Another
What
trick?
can you do? Another trick? We need to ban both, but we can't!
This isn't ranked.
Now we're in a Diva mirror, and Qadsiah feels so comfortable, Xavier, in this Diva mirror with Ziad.
Oh, on the back foot though, Yubi's got a wider
Yeah, on
angle
the
and they
back
have to
foot, they
concede
need
the
to drop,
space.
need to drop. Didn't drop! They felt like they really wanted to greet this top fight, even though they lost that early city trade. And it's gonna be first fight victory for Twisted Minds from that.
Yeah, clean one there. Both teams just butt heads up top, but UB gets that stronger angle, and now Qadsiah are going over to the comp to ruin the Diva.
Yeah. Mei is really strong on this map as well, and they have this option, like we were talking about like yesterday, that we want to see Quartz on the Mei sometimes, but LBD7, he has the option to go over to the Mei. He doesn't need to play his card, he just has it all. But they're getting so many resources drawn. Ziad is just out of mech, very uncharacteristic. Error from Ziad, they're just all down in the room. Sim turrets, right click, spam. KSA is getting the better of Ziad in the Diva matchup.
And this is not how it's meant to go. It's Qadsiah's comp that is designed to ruin and demake the Diva as quickly as possible. But Ziad there, pushing into that small room, they're not committing. But now they go in again. The wall isn't good at all from them to really. They've committed in.
They need to catch Quartz. They don't catch Quartz. So many cooldowns and HP invested to try to catch. They stabilize. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be an ult trade right here. Symbol advantage this time for Yubi though. Yeah, TP Kitsune, but Symbol to counter. KSA out of mech, but he's gonna get a remake. Gets the remake bomb and he finds Landon with it, and Ziad no option to remake. It has to be a reset for Qadsiah.
I thought they were going to be in big trouble there when Kellex had the beat quick and then Astro. I thought they were going to be overwhelmed. Painful stagger for Lubda now, and Twisted Minds with all of the, well, not quite all of the advantages, but there might be an early high noon. TM keep doing this, right?
Yeah. Early high noon,
look for TP,
look for TP high noon, force something early. It's gonna be so hard to survive Astro speed. We really need some well-played Symmetra wall, well-played Mei ult to zone this, but it can also get eaten up. Last time LVD7, I remember his Mei ults were perma-eaten. Fake TP, getting all the space. Right now TP high noon to answer just a high noon, no TP option, or almost hit the demake onto Ziad, but he's good for the Matrix, of course. Now Symbol out, there's gonna be a beat response from Astro, probably?
KSA needs to beat. They're trying to kite. Patience and discipline from TM, and now Astro has a much later beat. They've killed Kellex as well.
Extend on the push, and Ziad invested bomb, but we thought KSA is gonna be the one getting demake. This is gonna be a free fight. Wait.
Blizzard is out, freezes KSA.
Astro's also frozen. Astro is frozen, but he doesn't go down. Ziad goes down, but he invested the bomb earlier. He can't get the remake. Both flex supports traded, Kiriko's traded, Kellex making a run, gonna go down. LBD7 cleaned up as well. There's a dogfight, but Quartz, he is always good for the dogfight.
Ziad's underneath his baby. He's gonna get his mech back.
He got the remake, but he's also thinking about the fantasy points.
I think it was like, he remixed, but it was just not quite enough.
Yeah.
All right. Tight opening here, tied up 1-1, and it's Gardens now. Have to give Daniel props for like the discipline to hold the beat in that situation, because it really felt like because it would have been a rubbish beat, right? Because KSA's UC shift backwards, no one can really push with it.
Yeah. It was really nice holding that beat. KSA doing his best, surviving there, not getting demacked, and Simple also good for the pocket and all of that. So yeah, very nice team play from Twisted Minds. Also surprised that they were looking for the demack on KSA, but nobody was taking over the top left pinch angle from the top. So Ziad is actually the one getting demacked. Sticking to the same comp, Qadsiah. Gonna roll out on the Sim Mei.
A big boop here. They all stay on the high ground though. They all get on, but now they're trying to flood out this choke. Quartz gets one, even trades though, and it's Qadsiah who gets to hold onto the high ground now. TP to try and finish off Quartz.
Nice TP.
Good, yeah. Quartz manages to get away from it.
Is good. Yeah, everything is fine. But Pocket Sim, if they're able to pocket checkmate right here, I think they have the advantage in this trade. In this 4v4.
They're trying to walk in now, the TP, just a little bit of a fake. TP? No, wait, Landon takes it maybe, actually. He's got a bit of an off angle now. He's fine, though, so it's okay. Alcad get back on point. No one has control of it yet. Pressure now, double beam on KSA as well. But the Diva HP trade's relatively even. Still on the back foot, but they've cleared TM. TM are in all different places right now, but they do have the high ground.
They need to get on Quartz right here, but KSA, so much pressure on him, full beam. First flip comes out for Qadsiah. Supported advantage for Alcad. Beat comes out, they need to convert a kill. Yeah, they convert the kill and they're not gonna choose to invest. I think very wise decision. Would have been a shit beat from Astro, so
and they didn't have cap either.
Beat, lost fight. Yeah, they didn't have cap. Beat would have been bad after Quartz goes down. Now retaking with a supported advantage. Checkmate, slight advantage on the Symbol. to be honest, all eyes for me here on Lupte to farm up this Mei ult. The Mei ult in the support with disadvantage trade, it can make up a lot.
Yeah, it can really stop them getting value, especially versus the Kitsune rush here. Lupte's going to try and poke. Wall comes out, but just a defensive wall, really, as they try and find a little bit of space. Now swinging onto point with High Noon. Kitsune rush. TP looking for it as well. Can he find it? TP's back.
So fast. Cleanse
Ziad is so low.
Cleanse and Matrix. Ziad remake bomb. Kitsune out from landed. Now
Astro
Astro
B
has
push.
the layer of the beat. They have to disengage the Symbol a tiny bit though. So Symbol out. Yubi almost with another one. Beat comes out here. Lupte doesn't have the Mei ult quite yet. KSA is gonna get remake, but he's gonna be okay. Gonna has the remake. Mei ult comes out. Cleanse is good for it. Doesn't freeze anyone up.
Doesn't freeze him now. KSA can just look after his team. Full Matrix for everyone to stop any trades. And a good retake from TM there. Navigate the difficult Blizzard very well. And they didn't actually use Symbol in all of that because they disengaged mid-fight. And he's honestly,
that's really big. That's really big. Checkmate Symbol not getting enough value there.
These mid-fight kites that TM have now done in back-to-back rounds are so high level. They are so tricky to pull off, but they've nailed it both times.
Yeah, very nice from TM. But now, whoa, magic pick from Lupte! Lupte and Checkmate. The classic London special. Magic pick post season 9. Even more impressive. Get the magic pick. Big advantage right here. Getting the full shot of the Symbol. Yubi in a lot of trouble even though he has a Symbol. Got the TP to heal him up. A lot of pressure onto Ziad, but he has the remake bomb.
Wall. Good Suzu to save him, but the remake on top!
The squish! Big bomb! Gets KSA out of mech and gets the remake damage. So that's just a D.Va bomb invested versus the Symmetra wall on the side of Twisted Minds. Very good fight with the pre-fight pick, allowing them so much pressure.
That was so cool. The wall to trap him into the bomb, and then the Suzu TP to save them from the bomb, but then Ziad is on top of him with the crush. And yeah, there was a Kitsune rush used there from Simple, but it either didn't come out or it didn't get anything. Either way,
yeah,
no value.
I didn't see it at all.
All the ults for Qadsiah here, and they are in control of point. TM need a miracle with
Double
this beat.
support ult, Symbol, Mei ult, they just got it all.
There's the Kitsune rush to start it off. Astro is trying to play it slow.
They need to be aware they have a support ult disadvantage.
Symbol.
KSA doesn't have the remake bomb. All HP bars are 1 HP. Calyx 5-person beat.
Frozen. Blizzard out as well. Nowhere for the baby to go.
As well.
Yeah, just overwhelming ult advantage in the end. Even eat the bowler just to be sure. And Qadsiah will be winning map number 1. Really, that last fight, I mean, 4 ults. The only ult they didn't have was self-destruct. So they had the 4 good ults. Everything is layered quite correctly. Calyx makes sure to get the beat off. That was the only big disaster that could go wrong. And well managed by Qadsiah at the end. That Kitsune rush maybe really biting Simple in the arse, trying to clutch the previous fight.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I think actually Alcad got a good feel right here. You remember when we were talking on that last game, the VP series, that Checkmate, not Checkmate, that who was it? That Jabu went Mei for the major perk. You see LBD7. He went Freya. Went server admin, and then once the perks load faster for the next round, he's gonna go Mei. And that major perk versus KSA's heroes, the D.Va and the Ram, so oppressive. You cannot hold up the hands if you're getting mouse 1 and you're getting frozen. You cannot face tank with the Matrix when you're just getting frozen. So much damage coming your way.
Yeah, no, it's a great point. It's such a swing factor once you fully scale on that Mei, and it's so hard to play the Ram, and we've seen KSA rely on this Ram in almost every situation there. Thank you, Nevard as well for Nevered for the tier 1. Welcome. But TM's choice now.
Welcome to the X fam. Ziad also getting many more bombs than KSA. Always has that second life there. I think there were 2 bombs there for the second life for Ziad, while KSA only had 1. So also makes a difference. Why heavy rocket perk? I mean, there's not much to Matrix, and I mean, these D.Vas are so good at using the heavy rockets.
It's more important in some of these, like the ability to kill the Sim or kill the BAP or the Kiri or whatever it might be. You're gonna
hit a one shot.
It's more important to have nose attempts because a lot of what you're matrixing anyway is what you're matrixing D.Va damage, or you can't Matrix Simbeam, Kiri Lucio damage. There's not like these big scary things. Like obviously like the Freya and the Bolas are like the big ones, Sojourn as well. But like one out of
you're just getting a bit of
five
overhealing,
heroes.
you know, a bit of Matrix, a bit of HP. It doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme. It's all about kills, you know, get those kills with those heavy missiles.
Especially when they're playing this, like, because in reality, even though a lot of people think of D.Va as almost a peel hero because of the nature of Matrix, in reality, most of the way D.Va is played now is actually as an aggressive
hitting
tank,
the one-shots, assassin tank.
Yeah.
Hitting those nice booster timings with the missile, melee, booster combo. King's Row. We're already to the signature King's Row for TM.
Rematch. Yeah. So if I remember correctly, they were full held here yesterday, Qadsiah, in what felt like it was a turning point in the series before Qadsiah eventually held on. So TM going to pull that one out straight away here. And if I remember right, it was a Kiri Lucio mirror? Was it?
Yeah, it was Kiri Lucio. Sojourn Sim, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Sure. I think I remember that Quartz was on Soy. Okay,
to be fair,
first ban May.
I've got to be fair, Ram is perfect in every situation from Mrs. Ramatra.
I think there's no bias at all.
Just speaking the truth. But
my chat was also wondering about any like hero picks on that Corv, like for the tanks. If there could be a Hazard or anything else. I think they could, you know, if they want Hazard, if they want Ram, if they want like Junker Queen, even if they want Mauga for the 2 hearts and the Slam. Like I think there's a lot of tank options, but both tanks are just choosing to play D.Va. But very comfortable for Ziad, even though KSA, he was also doing really good, especially on that university map.
Yeah, considering how hard his life should be, he actually was. It was fine in most situations. You know, it was other things that was winning them fights in no fights.
Okay, Qadsiah over to the Sojourn Symmetra.
It's another DPS, or it's another Sim Protect basically, isn't it, for TM? There is some theory in it from Alcad that you actually don't want to ban the Sim too early, because then TM are free to ban other stuff because they don't have to worry about protecting. Whereas now they are forced to constantly protect. They do obviously go for the May here, which takes away that double beam composition from Qadsiah. But in this comp from Qadsiah, D.Va, Kiri, Lucio, Sim, Sojourn, this is such a vintage Qadsiah comp.
Yeah, very true. To be honest, I don't think the May is too strong unless you're like confident you're gonna get major perk. So I don't think that ban is too impactful. Mainly a protect. I think LVD7 he would have went Sojourn or Freya anyway. But we're in a full mirror matchup right here, and with the Ram ban, we are where Ziad is comfortable.
Pressure comes out now as TM are going to try and swing on point. Yubi trying to get to this close corner now. Ziad is going to re-swing with checkmate. Little fly through just to force him back. Suzu committed from London.
KSA HP disadvantage. KSA asked for Yubi under so much pressure.
Checkmate sucking,
yeah,
goes down.
Did his TP get broken?
Yeah, I think he got booped or something. He went for a harassment TP and someone must have found a boop, either KSA or Astro. Either way, it leads to disaster for Checkmate, and Qadsiah are going to back out at the choke. But TM, they have player advantage. They want to push through now. Quartz has full rail. They lose Yubi on the push forward. Yubi wanted more. Now the re-push quicker.
Just pocket Yubi if you want to
simple.
win. But simple wants to win, but left it with the equalizing pick on the side. And it should be a cleanup for Qadsiah. Checkmate going down twice, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay for Qadsiah. Pushing too much there.
Yeah, all works out in the end. Just in all these push-pull metas, it's so important the team is just on the same page. The movement is synced up. But a small error there, and now we're going to get to the ult portion of the fight. Support ult's coming up for everyone. Simple has his first. Landon needs a few percent, actually, so Alcad are having to back off into
Hotel. Not even full swinging. It only sees the point. They're going to disengage it, give it to... But, D-Mac before the beat comes out. Kitsune Rush will try to clutch it. Astro is going to opt to maybe not even invest the beat right here. Thinks they can win it, but maybe too greedy of a decision. Calyx is going to find an equalizing pick.
Overclock. Matrix out. Astro's going to beat the overclock now, but they're really far back. They try and go for the touch. Luke's just going to get the touch. He needs kills. They get the mech, but Luke just traded for it.
Yeah. not Ziad is back into the mech. Can't touch. Is gonna get out. Save his mech. Stay alive.
It's single percentages coming into it for the support ults fair. It was just that Simple had it like 5% earlier, and then all of a sudden Qadsiah on the back foot. Kellex drops the beat as soon as he gets it, but the D-Mech has happened. Checkmate is dead, and that's the difference maker.
I also feel like they fought like. I think Simple's Kitsune, it wasn't that deep. They thought they could just disengage it, but way too greedy from Qadsiah's backline. Just had to put those ults in when needed. So now there's gonna be a even ult, but Quartz is gonna have the overclock advantage. It's gonna push for a checkmate symbol in response. Symbol from Yubi to respond the symbol. So now can Quartz find picks in the symbol trade? Gets the D-Mech some bomb force. Now KSA is gonna have the bomb advantage. Can go way deeper than Ziad in this next fight.
Yeah, Simple was going to have a Kitsune rush partway through in this fight as well, but for now it is all about pocketing these sims. TP from Yubi to get the angle. Checkmate's going to try and TP back. Yubi dies again. The bomb was forced, but it's a trade.
Quartz finds a pick onto Landon, and the bomb gets forced. But Landon is the more important pick right here than Yubi. No healing on the side of Qadsiah and late kill onto Checkmate. It's gonna be a hard recontest, especially if you don't have the symbol available and no supporters yet from the side of Qadsiah. They really need to farm them up. Ziad needs to take some damage in a safe position and get his supporters up. Otherwise, Simple with this Kitsune advantage, he's just gonna steamroll them.
Yeah, Astro's got the beat a little bit quicker as well. It's the same story as first point right now. Landon has the Kitsune rush in time now, though. Astro's going to have the beat, but Kellex is right behind him. Yeah, pressure comes on. Ziad gets D-Mechs. No mechs at all. It's 5v5, but only babies. Kellex beats to match. Astro's beat. All to play for now. Beams are out. It's all about the Sims and the Sojans finding a way to take over. Mechs are nearly back. KSA gets his, but Yubi dies in the meantime. Ziad is back in mech 2. Advantage for Qadsiah now. Lupta's going to slide back and slow it down. Ziad can take over touch responsibilities. Good kill from Lupta, but they have traded Checkmate. Now he needs to kill this baby.
Sticky down as well.
Needs to be careful. Oh, good shot.
Gonna take care of it. Good shot, but he has to reload. Quartz gonna get a kill, but yeah, nothing to do.
Really, really important kill there. They find the sim right at the start of it, and then it's always going to be so uphill there, and it's going to be a reset now for TM, who are coming back with their overclock, but Lupta has it to match, and maybe more importantly, Checkmate nearly has the sim wall just to counter out this overclock. But not...
Yeah.
Overclock to
clock
piece.
Comes out, symbol, clock to mirror the clock, symbol now if needed for the recontest, symbol is gonna come out, but if TM can just disengage this, they're gonna come back with a way bigger advantage. Yubi only 60%, but once he gets it, it's gonna be a big advantage. Lipton needs to find a kill, and he knows it. Gonna find the rail, but doesn't get a kill. Rail back in response from Quartz. None of the Sojans are gonna get a kill, but Ziad, he's taking so much damage. Can he stay in mech? No, overextension from Ziad. Landon went in to save him. He has 1 HP as well now. Checkmate gets the equalizing pick onto Yubi though. Landon goes down, but there's no symbol for the side of Yubi.
Checkmate is now
a lot of pressure off these beams.
Checkmate is just roaming around right now, but I think Alcad, they don't have enough in. Yeah. They force all that chaos behind them there. TM just go to the point, force the objective. Qadsiah have to come to them, and it makes it more straightforward cleanup in the end. You saw Qadsiah, they realized they were down in the fight and had to make a play. They go for it there, but TM needs disengages on the symbols, are just allowing them to win these big layer fights every time.
Crucial mistake from Ziad. They know they had to make a play, but if you get D-Mech for it, it's not worth it. Now Yubi, he didn't have to invest a symbol in it, and there's an equal ult trade, but they have a symbol to answer. Are they gonna disengage again? They're gonna disengage again. It cost them KSA's bomb, but that's really worth it. The Kitsune for a bomb, they're very happy with that.
Now a chance to swing back. Beat comes out from Kellex. Double support ult from TM though as they try it over it. They're all over it. They take down Lupta as well.
Laptek is gonna go down with the power of Simple's Kitsune rush advantage, but Ziad finds an equalizing pick. Still has the remake bomb if he needs it. And Astro under so much damage. The double supported is not working out for them. They try pocket checkmate.
Sliver of HP. Doesn't have to spend the bomb for it in the end. They'll get the reset. Now it's going to be Simwall versus Simwall. Overclock advantage for Quartz though, so I think if I'm TM, I want to start with the overclock, try and force Checkmate's wall, and then use a later wall for Yubi.
Yeah, they might even disengage it.
Good shout, yeah.
How we see TM right here. Clock comes out.
Right
symbol, yeah, D-pick, yeah, instantly out. And these symbols from Checkmate, they are constantly getting punished way too early. You saw that clock angle from Quartz, it was so predictable. They're gonna disengage that. Quads could not find anything. Now they're gonna repush with the symbol. Yubi under so much pressure though from those heavy rockets by Ziad. They're trying to break
checkmate
this TP.
stuck.
Yes! Checkmate!
He had nowhere else to go. He had to just try and play evasive, but they overwhelming. It looked like not the greatest symbol, honestly, but it works out. Ziad is trying to dive in for a trade. He has self-destruct. He's going to drop it right now. Kitsune rush as well to make sure he gets back in mech. KSA's demech by the bomb, actually. Little boot there from Kellex, I think, saves the day. And they are going to stabilize off that.
And Kellex also finds the gap on the side. That's my glue on the side. Gapping his counterpart. Gonna just a little cleanup, and what looked a really nice macro play from TM, it cost them. So in those mid fights, they're not cleaning up properly, making individual mistakes, and Qadsiah is just finding those clutches. Now Landon doesn't have the Kitsune rush though, so another supported advantage situation. But if Qadsiah realize that they have the beat slightly earlier than Astro, they can pull the trigger. Clock, and Kellex is gonna get the beat, and 10% needs to find the speed. He had an advantage over Astro, but now it's gonna be a flip. So hard for Qadsiah to retake the situation. They're gonna have the beat, but Astro's gonna charge up to the counter beat. TP just side to side on the high ground. Counter TP from TM. Astro's down, and Kellex 5% beat. It should be a cleanup.
Yeah, Alcad, good patience, a presence of mind there. Always a little bit scary to step off a payload like that in overtime and let it move away from you. But they knew they nearly had the beat. They go for it, and then the primary target, they have beat as well. Let's make sure that Lucio dies. They get the TP onto the high ground. They get their man. Really well played, especially the third point from Qadsiah.
Yeah. I actually think TM got some good macro right here with the constant disengages they're pulling off. But they're like mid-fight, dog fights, neutral fights. It's hurting TM. I feel like Qadsiah, better mechanical play. Checkmate is getting punished a lot on his symbol timings, but they're just better at confirming those kills. You see the sim damage gap? Yeah, Ziad 1 death. Look at the damage gap.
8.9 versus
Ziad has a big death. Yeah, you see 7.2 was 5.8. Checkmate 9k versus UB 6.2. So yeah, there's a damage gap on the Diva and the Symmetra right here. Rest really even in terms of healing and damage stats. Quads slight advantage over Lafter, but to be honest that can go either way. Both great hitscan players, but right now we have a sim damage gap versus maybe a sim macro gap. I think Yubi is playing really well around his sim wall timings while Checkmate is wasting them. But yeah.
I don't see anyone
listening.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have Sim, I think. Maybe like
Qadsiah.
they have Sim.
Yeah, Sim holding statue.
Yeah, we can take one swing on the Sim, okay? On statue.
If I can, maybe if I can TP point, we can go. Obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Just get if you push Sim, just get to the side flanking every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
TP point,
ground,
3, 2, 1 hit attack.
Hitting the
TP point flip.
Oh!
Oh! Big connection.
If they push me, fight.
They want killing. Support one. Don't kill this one. Shiva.
Can you go bunch? Fight. Keep fight.
Sim, this nice. Sorry, man.
Baby one.
Nice.
I have beat soon. They have no Curio because he died. Yeah, I'm way faster.
Want to highlight as well, just a little call from Kellex there. It's not like anything super complicated, but just, if they push, we keep fighting. And he says it so quickly, just before it happens. Just make sure Qadsiah all have the right mindset.
Glue.
That's why he's the glue. And he's got an opening pick onto Yubi! Now they're going to flood forward. Simple's pushing for kills right now, but it's a desperation for TM just looking for trades.
It's gonna be a free push after that kill. Like, TM cannot equalize this fight after UB goes down, and it's gonna be close to one fight territory for the second point.
Yeah, clean one there, and look at this support.
Look at this support. That is crazy.
This is insane.
Actually 50% support advantage on both heroes. They can really just win the second point with this. It's gonna be very close to one fight now. I don't think they can take 2 fights. Maybe if you get the TP perk, they can. Yeah.
KSA's won
KSA
already.
is constantly losing the straight.
Now on the back foot
TP
as well.
to
They want
chase
to keep
the
going.
HP advantage. Kitsune rush on. Yeah, DMAC. And the payload is rolling in all of this. Unless TM gets trades right here, that should be the point over just with one Kitsune rush. 3 on the point right now. Somebody's locking down the point, but yeah. Astra on the point, but it's gonna be too little too late.
Yeah, they have Beat coming back, but obviously Astro's going to be the last spawn. I mean, to be fair, like, actually, they don't have Astro's speed, but the TP, can they get KSA onto this? They TP forward now.
KSA doesn't even have the remake bomb. I mean, they might go for it with the Symmetra wall, but KSA doesn't have a remake bomb. If he gets focused here, it's gonna be beat, but Calyx has such a later beat. It's gonna be a Kitsune Rush versus beat exchange in this state of the fight. With the beat, yeah, Quads tries to make a clutch for it. It's gonna be a C9 as well. It's gonna be point secured.
You heard at the start when we had the comms listening, they talked about the Sim flanking, and the Sojourn flanking. If they said, if that Sojourn ever flanked, we need to make sure we get her. Quartz goes for a flank with the overclock there. Lupta's actually popped his earlier, and he's jumped straight onto Quartz, shuts him down, and really all coming together for Qadsiah now.
Yeah, now in a situation where TM can win a fight because they have the clock, they have the remake bomb, but Landon, if he gets that Kitsune Rush, support ults so strong in this matchup. If they get the support, if Landon gets the Kitsune Rush online, it could be a difference maker. Overclock, Quads needs to find a kill. TP to get the side angle, finds the kill onto Checkmate, needs to get more, wants to get more, and gets more.
Yeah, Landon really keen to fight that one. Thought he could find the dink in time, but no good. Full reset as my clean feed is going to buffer, so
yeah,
you're in charge.
Same.
Oh,
yeah,
back.
now it's gone.
41,
back.
40,
39, 38.
Oh, it's...
I'm gonna. I think I paused for 1 second.
35, 34, 33, 32,
yeah, we're
31.
Again.
Beautiful. Kitsune rush advantage for Landon
Slight Kitsune advantage, but if TM presence of mind, they can kite this a bit and come back with their ults. They still have some payload push. They need to find a kill with this Kitsune or it's gonna be disengaged. They still have time to burn. KSA might get out of mech right here.
Goes for the bomb, regroups with his team in main.
Yeah.
Yubi's low, Yubi needs pocket.
HP.
Ziad's looking at him, but he can't find the kill. Overclock on the high ground. Lupta finds it. Simple taken down. Kitsune Rush is in place. Second support out as well, but Calyx nearly has a later beat. Oh, it's going to be enough. Calyx gets the beat. He catches everyone. And that should be it.
Yeah. And that's a crazy dominant map from Qadsiah.
That's at like 3-minute 51-second time bank at the end there.
Yeah, I mean, they just literally just ran them down. And yeah, my chat was saying they think Qadsiah is gonna 4-0, and these maps.
Starting to look like it, isn't it?
Yeah, first map, it looked pretty close. Second map, not close at all.
TM's big as well.
Yeah, some mistakes from Qadsiah with the symbol timings on the disengages. Some good macro play from TM, but the individual play, they're winning every neutral. Xavier, Qadsiah is winning every neutral. I think it's mainly. I don't want to call out a singular player, but I think KSA is taking bad trades. Maybe it's a team synergy on the swings. Checkmate got a huge damage gap, but I think it's because KSA is taking bad trades. They're taking bad swing timings.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't know if there's an element as well of like, because we saw that one, you know, where they capped first, or they were winning first point, and then they are pushing to chase out Cad, and it's actually Yubi who gets caught out. But it's because everyone else has backed off first. But I don't know if there's like just this little sort of breakdown in terms of how much they think they can go versus how much KSA. Like KSA obviously realizes he's getting fucked, has to back up. But if he goes too soon, someone else dies as a result, you know. And if you're just a little bit out of sync, it's
slightly more healing for Qadsiah, but actually substantially about more damage, and the KDs reflect that obviously. Do you have the link for the fantasy?
Yeah, let me get you the face it now. The scoreboards.
Yeah.
Right, So yeah, in terms of numbers from that one, it's 1 death for Ziad, 8 deaths for KSA. Pardon me. All the Sims dying a lot. Checkmate's on 10, Yubi's on 10. Checkmate maintained that damage gap as well, about just over 3k ahead. Other than that, yeah, 10 deaths for Simple as well. Significantly higher. Astro on 8 compared to 5 and 2 respectively for Landon and Calyx. Like, obviously they won the map pretty convincingly, so you kind of expect that, but I think it's that's really the key unit. And actually the Ziad 1 death is actually outrageous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yubi with 11 deaths as well. I don't know. There's something going wrong. Like either Yubi thinks he can swing more, you know, like somebody must like not read the game correctly. In all of these like mirrors, super macro mirrors, you know, like the Lucio Moira comps, the Lucio Kiri comps, those like the Monkey Lucio Kiri Reaper meta, like we were playing Xavier, like comps like these. It's all the small difference, you know what I mean? It's all about the small swings. They just add up. That like if your sim gets 200 more damage in a fight, if your Sojourn connects one of those rail, if we have a better amp heal, if we have a slightly better peak timing, a slightly better swing, it's what makes all the difference. And right now, all of those trades go in favor of Qadsiah, and they can just push the advantage off of that.
Yeah, I mean, think when we played like a similar meta, right? And it would have been you on the Winston and Backbone on the Reaper. And how much did we work on? You guys just have an essentially identical movement, right?
Yes.
That's the same thing the Sims and Divas are having to do in this composition. If one person is 2 steps ahead, or if the Reaper or Sim in this case goes a little bit too fast or comes out a little bit too slow, there are just kills. And these are the 2 best Sojourns in the region, you know, or 2 best hit scans in the region. So all it takes is one opportunity and those kills will come in.
Very true.
Circuit Royale now.
Rum ban is out. I think Lucio ban for TM. I think it's a good shout, to be honest. I think it's a really good shout. Calyx is so good on that Lucio. In my opinion, I know the propaganda machine will tell you something else, but I think Calyx best Lucio in Europe. I really think. So.
Interesting.
I think Calyx best Lucio in Europe. He just has this macro gaming down, you know? Like you don't he has really good mechanics also, but it's like those team play like you said when we were in that listening, just those little comps in the moment. Astro, he has great comps as well, but Calyx, he just has he's literally the glue, you know, they call him the glue for a reason. He just has that like leadership in the mid fight. He knows he has to heal, he knows he has to speed heal, he knows those key boops. You remember that Ziad bomb? He got the boop for it as well. Yeah. He's just always there in those key moments. Like very, very, very strong player on the Lucio. But what hurts Calyx is he doesn't have that much flexibility on those flex support heroes. His Juno not as strong as Astros. Astros Juno with Gala for sure the best in Europe. One of them for sure the best. Calyx not as strong on that Juno pick. Calyx, he really wants to play the Lucio or the Brick. Very strong on those classic main support heroes. But once the Juno or the double flex option has to come out, it's not his comfort pick. So I think good map pick and good ban as well. You see, they're opting as well. We were talking about a UB protect ban, but they don't care. They know both teams want to play Sim. The Qadsiah, they're not banning Sim. Like they lost yesterday when it was they lost yesterday when it was the Sim ban situation. They actually don't want to ban Sim. Checkmate doing very well on the Sim, so it's gonna be a Freya ban right here.
Yeah, Freya ban
also
here.
Almost got the opportunity for the shot. Did you see that? Yeah, the opportunity.
Just don't pick. Come on, guys. But now, Sojourn versus Sojourn. A bit of an interesting one to invest for Freya ban on because it feels as a bit awkward. But yeah, this Ana is going to be so important in these ramp trades. Look how aggressive Simple is playing. He wants to use his cooldowns onto Ziad right now. Help KSA win that frontline battle.
Yeah. I think the Kiri is stronger in this matchup, to be honest. So it's all about... the nade connects though. Oh, maybe it didn't. It's just a rail from Quads. Just a gap. That's the straight up gap. Trying to pocket Yubi, but Lan is good for the headshots. Equalizing pick right here. Good big pressure from Checkmate onto Quads. Needs to slide back. Looking for the kill conversion. But Checkmate overextending for the kill. Now, with these 2 kills, it should be first corner secured for Twisted Minds.
Sleep and nade onto Ziad as well makes that kill nice and easy. Landon, 2 dings, but no kill.
Got that melee. He almost got the melee for the kill.
So close to it, but now TM gets to the corner and we're about to have Annihilation Ray. Lots of scary ultimates, and Calyx being behind on Ray here could be a big problem for Qadsiah.
Yep. To be honest, this Nano, it might be better than the Kitsune Rush. I'm not sure. If we get the Nano, like in these raid trades and all of these ult exchanges, the Sim is so vulnerable. TM always puts the Nano onto Yubi, makes him so much more tankier. Can't make him the target anymore. But Quad just gets caught out by a slow and a swing. Like we said, better swings from Qadsiah, and they're gonna win a neutral off of that straight up.
And this has bought Kellex all the time he needs for this race. And now it is going to be a gigantic ult fight for this next one as Alcad are pushing forward a little bit. Needs to be careful because Quartz does have the overclock.
Yeah,
So
checkmate, he cannot overextend right here. Oh, Kitsune?
Ray in
KSA
response.
holding his hands though. Ray, another Ray in response.
Yubi's
Kellex
nanoed.
found it up. Nano
Yubi
on the
dies.
Yubi, but KSA and Yubi both go down. KSA not enough hands on him, and they're losing the massive ult trade. I'm not even sure why, to be honest, Xavier. Maybe it was because of checkmate sim advantage, but it just looked like they had so much more better neutral pressure. No, simple over to the bub. I don't like this. This is where TM was struggling yesterday. He can just go over to the Kiri. I mean, Yubi is for sure telling him right now to not go bub. I just know. Just go Kiri, bro. You're good on Kiri, man. You should just back yourself. But now, okay, Twisted Minds, we taking ult advantage. Still the clock advantage and the symbol advantage. It's going to be so big. Clock comes out from Quas.
TP to get them out of that one as well, so they are all safe behind. Quartz is
Good
going to have
disengage.
one more rail, but yeah, disengage is good. Qadsiah don't have any ults though, and Yubi's going to drop this symbol
But yeah,
point.
this ult trade is so much better. Symbol on to point only was clock. Basically counts out the clock.
Oh, Landon again!
Quartz!
Quartz! The symbol's out!
Landed on the angle.
Symbol's
Checkmate on
dead.
the angle. They're dying through the symbol.
I mean, I can see the wall on my screen, but it's not protecting anybody.
Yeah,
Qadsiah, they just walked through twice in a row now. And that's a
So many
disaster
good
fight.
side angles. You see that checkmate TPs on the angle. Right clicks from checkmate. Landed also takes that same angle. Headshot and right click from checkmate. Just hitting those one shots. Now KSA over to the desperation D.Va swap. Like we said, he's not that comfortable on the D.Va. Making some mistakes. He needs to redeem himself right here. No ults on the side of Twisted Minds. And Qadsiah, they're gonna get the Kitsune Rush and Lepte holding on the overclock this entire fight. Gonna see it now.
Good TP disengage here to cheat the ultimate. They bought themselves one, but the Kitsune Rush is coming next. They need something.
It's gonna
they
be
need
a
a
Kitsune.
nade.
There's no ult. We need a nade, a sleep. We need some bullshit pick right here for Twisted Minds to come back.
Uncoachable episode
TP comes out, slow on it. A lot of damage. Kitsune Rush. Where is it?
Looking for it. Nade comes out. Nade hits two. Checkmate is
Nano
naded in that now as well. He's got it. Nano onto Yubi. He's got the beam gap. He's got him. The Quartz landed. Quartz is on point.
There's just gonna be annihilation on point.
Oh.
Yeah, you cannot do anything. Just save your fantasy points. Run.
Quartz for KD. And a full hold from Qadsiah here.
Looking extremely dominant. Hitting the one bobs. Landon's so good on this. He knows how to do it with the Ryan Symmetra comp. Checkmate. Also in the OWC League Grand Finals. Just knows how to play these one bob, one shot comps. Taking the angle. Hitting the important mechanics. And also just better on the swings. I think it really helps them to have Junkbug as a coach right here. Player coach can always be a problem in these situations. If the player feels like something is going wrong, it's harder to adjust out of the player POV than an overhead.
Thank you as well, Jacob, for the £5 tip with the title of the latest Uncoachable episode. Oh, no. TM now and...
team, they're getting rolled.
Decisions
Simple
now.
over to the Zen. If
they need
Ziad
to try something
goes
different.
D.Va, yeah, I think it's GG. I think it's GG if
yeah.
Ziad goes D.Va. I think if he sticks the rum, they have a chance. If he like that, if he just thinks like, because you're in a player in this tournament situation, you know, if you're going over this, you know they're gonna have Zen. Somebody tells you to go D.Va. It's hard to make this call in the tournament situation. If he finds this call, I think it's just over. If he goes rum,
So
they
hard
can for sure. Like TM can for sure win this map.
They're
If
starting
Ziad
Bastion.
chooses the rum pick.
And this
Yeah,
is what we
if
did
they
yesterday.
stick to their guns, no, but Ziad, he knows, he
D.Va.
sees it. The average cheese come. We're gonna go D.Va. Is Lepte even gonna stick the bash?
Lupta's changing as well.
Yeah,
Hence, great
very
decision.
very nice presence of mind. They know we don't have to go this anti-ram comp because they have a Zenyatta. So let's just stick to our guns and go D.Va. We're really comfortable on that.
Going to back up to the final quarter as well, which means TM are basically going to play this entire map. They have a quarter to disengage in, but they can't really afford to lose a fight here. So this is such a scary situation from TM. It needs to be perfect right now.
I mean, you know, Ziad is good for the one-shots. They might just do the classic TP in Ziad on angle, clear the angle. Ziad so good, not taking damage. Yeah, TP Ziad on the side. One
Good
shot,
pocket.
almost hits. Really good pocket from Astro. But Ziad now in the staging position. Everyone is looking at Ziad and he's retaining his HP. Very well played, but a slow comes out. Slow swing onto checkmate. Checkmate down. No, Ziad might be stranded unless he gets a miracle one shot. It's not going to be good.
Landon
Landon
TP
trying
to
to trade out. Landon, Ziad.
They've got 2 already. They're looking for
Need to
more.
pocket
Yubi's
Ziad
really
right
low
here.
as well.
Cleansing
Ziad's
too.
gonna get teammates.
Ziad overextending right there. Could have went
Dinks.
back, retreat to the health pack, but Dinks coming out from Landon. There's gonna be a TP opportunity. Calyx is trying to give
good
Landon
TP.
TP. Gets it
Well
out.
played. And
Ziad a
Qadsiah.
tiny bit overextend there. He had the opportunity to disengage back to the health pack, but he wanted to finish the game now and then. But now Qadsiah is gonna come out from Landon. Astro has the orbital rate to respond. Checkmate is gonna be in a lot of trouble in this trade. He needs to be careful. Slow comes out early, so maybe can feel a bit more confident.
Yeah, they have to try and be active in the front line. TM wellness goes on as well. But look at such an aggressive Kitsune rush all over the backline. Simple
TP
finds a kill,
Kitsune.
but it doesn't matter. Astro's dropped the Ray. It's 3v3, but
Yubi
Astro's
finds
in
an
big trouble
equalizing
now.
Picto, but
Astro lives.
gets
No.
the rate healing, goes down now. Now all eyes on Yubi. He cannot live. His TP comes out on Kula now.
Wait, is
They're
he
gonna
right?
tank the exit.
He's got Symbol.
Wait, can he live? Can he
He's
live?
living.
Symbol
He's
comes
dropped
out.
Symbol to
He
live.
lived it.
Unbelievable
Good
survival
symbol.
from
Good
Yubi.
symbol.
But it
I
cost
really
him the
feel
ult
like they
though.
would've come yeah, but worth it for sure. Worth it for
yeah,
sure.
it had to.
No symbol down. Had to put the symbol out. Simple with a track right here. KSA, he can absorb this orbital ray from Calyx once it comes online. He can just use the annihilation. Really important here to not stack ults here. If I'm Twisted Minds.
Oh, TP behind. Simple has Transcendence if they get in trouble. Transcendence comes through
Yubi
first.
goes
KSA
down before
holds.
the train comes out.
They're turning on the
Simple
Diva,
needs
but
to survive the hold to Simple.
he's
He has
teammates him.
remake bomb. He doesn't mind. He
needs
doesn't mind
it's
his
free.
remake. Everyone
Astro's
on
in
him,
trouble.
and you see how we
Oh,
are
they've
talking
done
about the
it.
KSA theory. He's just getting ignored on the point and cleaned up.
Yeah.
Everyone going for the backline, and that's a very clean map for Qadsiah.
You saw it from the backline POV there, because honestly, the TM backline played that pretty well, right? Like, Simple puts a lot of pressure on, he demexes for Diva, he avoids it, but Landon then TPs and commits because he knows, I don't want to waste my time fighting the guy with all the hands on point. I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to go fight this Zen. And Qadsiah, 3 in a row, match point.
And because they're in a position there, they're in a position there as well to just ignore the point, you know. They know we just have to get kills and then we go back to KSA. We don't have to waste our time shooting him.
And in that one, KSA literally can't leave point because it's game. He has to stay there, yeah.
I mean, he can't leave point. He doesn't even have the mobility, to be honest, to go back there, you know. No slow perk at that stage of the fight to even like put any meaningful back pressure on. Just nothing he can do. The Rum gets fully ignored. Thank you, Gigilla, for the gifted subs to Painkiller and to Superfrog. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. You know what I'm doing?
Pressure now.
If I'm TM right here,
What are you doing?
I'm banning Sim, dude.
Forcing the tracer mirror. It's, you know, earlier when we were
Psycho
watching.
in right now.
Is it actually? Or you're saying you want Psycho in? Oh, okay.
That's what I want, because they can, right? Put Psycho in, ban Sim.
Yeah. I mean, you know, earlier when we were watching the China Grand Finals, and then at the start of the day, we would have said, there's no way Team CC should pick a dive map against Weibo. That's a crazy thing to do. But as the game happens, as it unfolds in front of you, you need to be willing
always
to...
changes. Yeah, you have
need
to
be willing
adapt
to
in those
change it.
situations.
And right now, I think, ban the Sim, force for Tracer Mirror.
To be honest, the whole team from Qadsiah is playing extremely well, but I think the clear carries in these situations are Ziad and Landon, in my opinion. Ziad getting extremely high value, but Landon, it's not all Ziad. Landon backing him up, always finding those things, making those eliminations way easier to confirm, and also with the peel on him. Very nice.
What Landon is doing as well, and that is really nice, is like Ziad flies in, and Landon doesn't just instant TP. Because if he instant TPs, he has to Suzu straight away in all of this. What he's doing is he's let Ziad find a bit of pressure, maybe reset once, and he's not TP until Ziad until he really needs it. Which means, one, it means Lubda is still getting pocket up against this Ram and is still in a really fine
Lubda
position.
and Checkmate are not getting one shot. It's not like we just have a two-man dive squad, you know? Like, that's what we were talking about when we were watching the VP game. It was just like, it was always just Vessela getting
All
sent in, you know,
Yeah.
Fixer not on the side angle. But the thing is, what Qadsiah is doing so well, Landon is everywhere. Tivent in. Is there another sub?
Waiting and seeing. Thank you as well, Amma. Who's Amma, if you remember yesterday, agreed to give us the extra prize money for fantasy due to Virtus Pro
thank
qualifying. So thank you very much. He said it's with Shockers now who will get it over to me. So thank you very much again, Amma. I'm sure the fantasy winners are going to be very excited, but there's still a few more points to go yet. Maybe Qadsiah owners are winning big. So TVNT
has...
Oh, sorry, go on.
No other substitutions. No other substitution.
No.
Yubi is staying in. To be honest, I don't think it's a good call. I think Psycho should be in, especially on the Servasa map pick.
Yeah. Do you think TVNT is just in to play D.Va? They're just going to play similar comps now?
I don't know. I don't know. He plays Orisa as well, right? But I don't. I mean, it must be for D.Va or Hazard. It must be for D.Va or Hazard.
Hazard's an option,
really strong. Really strong on the Hazard. I think Hazard also good in these comps for sure. Hazard really good in these comps. It must be D.Va or Hazard though. Tivent, in my opinion, stronger D.Va than KSA. Even Yubi, like I think he agrees, or is at least willing to give it a try.
TM are gonna. I got spoiled a little bit by Wikipedia, but TM are gonna ban Roadhog. Oh no, sorry.
No,
It's
TM,
wrong. TM
ban
ban
and then
Baptiste.
Card just ban nothing.
Roadhog. They don't
Alpha.
care. They don't want to ban the sim. They want to play it like you were saying. They are more than happy to take this mirror.
But that's kind of alpha ban. I feel like that's a wasted ban for sure. That's a wasted ban. That's like such an ego ban. They should have just banned like Hazard just in case, you know, just in case. Like Tivent wants.
Because when else are you going to intentionally use it like that? You know, necessarily. But
you're never gonna. I mean.
It's like
maybe
a good
saving it for
ban.
later. Like, I mean, there's still 4 more maps to go, you know? So maybe you can figure out right here if they want to do something, you know? There's still like after this.
Go to a map
if you lose to it, you can ban it later. Yeah. So it's okay to just ban nothing, to be honest. Okay, let's sync up just in case. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10,
Yeah, we're there.
9.
And TVNT is on D.Va. It is going to be one more D.Va Sim Kiri Lucio mirror.
For all the marbles, maybe.
Well, yeah. I mean, TM are almost out of marbles. They need to get some of these marbles back.
Full mirror matchup right here. Let's see if it was all KSA's fault.
We're going to do some science now to determine who's responsible.
But Tivent also losing the HP trade right here, so maybe it's just a team gap right here. Tivent going low, LVD7 with the opening pick onto Quads, under so much pressure, but landed, he's just good for it.
Yeah, demolished here on the first fight. A stagger onto the baby D.Va here to follow.
KSA back in right now.
Try swapping someone else. Alright, great from Qadsiah here. Good start to the fight. No change with the player change, but everything's looking pretty even. A slight 10% odd Kitsune rush advantage for Landon here, but we've seen what these small advantages for difference that can make, especially in these early fights.
For sure. And Landon, he's so good for this walk-up poke, you see? The advantage is it's actually getting deeper. We were on a 10% advantage, now we're on 15, close to 20% advantage. If Zia just takes a little bit more poke, there's gonna be a Kitsune, and they get so much damage on this TP! TP side angle, Yubi and Quartz, 1 HP, under so much trouble. Cleave from Zia, almost has the D.Va bomb as well. Such an old advantage, but this trade, Pivot is gonna find a kill, and now we have beat advantage for Funny Astro. Calyx doesn't have it to mirror. Ziyad finds the remake bomb. Tivent doesn't have it yet. Tivent is just gonna full tank the bomb to confirm the kill onto Ziyad. Good decision, but now he's not gonna have Mac. Are they gonna speed him to spawn? Are they gonna TP him? What are they gonna do right here? What are we gonna do with you, Tivent?
Yeah, TP back,
spawn.
Yeah, gonna take
loses
Lucio
all
with
the
him as
bomb
well.
charge though. Loses all the bomb charge and the pre-position. He was close to that D.Va bomb.
Look at
you
how
see
Cad,
this?
they're on point.
They're already here.
Sim Lucio is so fast. They get the flip
Tivent is
off
still
it.
swapping. Kitsune was Kitsune, but beat advantage for Calyx and all of this. Ziyad 1 HP, but now Calyx is gonna have a beat advantage, and Tivent doesn't have remake bomb. They don't even need the beat, Xavier.
No, they dropped the overclock with it as well, and then all of a sudden Kitsune Rush mirror and that overclock just meant that TM it was so scary to stand on their own Kitsune Rush. They couldn't really take it. It was so far back from Simple as well. And
crazy.
This is a disaster. Yeah, all off a D-Mac.
Tivent committed for the kill on Ziad's bomb, but at the end of it, it wasn't worth it. In hindsight, they would have won without it, and that mech was so important. Now Ziad is farming up to a second D.Va bomb, while Tivent is on 30% of his first one. Clock comes out from Quartz, but Calyx, he still has the beat advantage. They're gonna choose the symbol right here. Astro charging up to a second beat, but for the time being, it's 30% is a lot. They're gonna have beat on this next turn timing.
Flip from TM now. They have the symbol ready to go, but Calyx beats aggressively. Yubi gets the wall off, but Yubi needs all the pockets. Suzu comes through as well. He's trying to turn off checkmate.
In the middle of
bomb is out right now. No boops for it either. And TVNT has cleaned up the kills on point there. The sim wall beats.
Very nice.
Beats for beat.
Good pocket, good pocket, good spacing. Survive the beat engage from Calyx. What we usually say, the beat, big turning point. At least Qadsiah got the first flip in all of this. So 25%. 25% at least, but Funny Astro is gonna have the beat advantage. Big advantage for Twisted Minds for this next fight. They can convert this point if they play it properly.
Yeah, it's for trading overclock for Symbol is such a positive trade for TM from a macro perspective that they keep just having these advantage situations. Kitsune Rush is going to be in play as well, but that second support ult from TM should be the difference maker here. TM don't have to rush it though. They have control of point, but Symbol's going to go now. Qadsiah are going to try and disengage, but Ziad is so low. They TP away from it. Landon chooses not to use. They know they've got 2 fights, so they're just going to play to get equalized for ults.
Everyone getting on the wave, and Calyx is out to speed everyone as well. So that's going to be the fastest possible reset in human history. Now coming back with the Kitsune Rush, but the beat, it's better than the Kitsune Rush, especially when you have the remake bomb for Tivent. He's gonna have a mech, he's gonna have a beat charge, he's gonna have another mech. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, they're swinging round now. Kitsune Rush available from Landon to start this one, but looking for their option, just trying to clear TVNC off point right now. Kitsune Rush out. Astro has the beat. Are they going to disengage it first? He turns it now. Yubi lives just in time.
But not really in.
Where are the kills? Overclock from Lubda trying to turn the fight now. Swings right inside. Kills Quartz immediately through everyone. Now going for more. So much damage. Yubi and TVNC are trying to push him, but there's just too much damage here. They're going to reset off the map.
Way too greedy macro decision from Twisted Minds. You read their movement. They want to disengage the Kitsune Rush, but you cannot disengage that Kitsune Rush. Astro makes the right decision to beat, but the whole tempo is not there to push in with that beat, and the beat is gonna end up useless. Now Qadsiah with the old advantage with the beat. Simple doesn't even have the Kitsune Rush yet.
No, needs to charge this one up. Quartz is trying to move into position, but TP is out and cleared from checkmate as well. So now the overclock, they have to try and touch point now. B comes back from Calyx. Symbol in response from Yubi to try and lift this one. They keep him on point. Later Symbol from checkmate comes through. D.Va bomb is out now. The bomb is out, but Symbol will protect him enough. Ziad gets in it, but checkmate is going to die. A crucial pick from Simple. He nearly has Kitsune, but the pick is big enough. They're solo, the backline's dead. No heals, no Kitsune Rush now. It's all on the rest of the TM players. Quartz gets a pick. Yubi is full beambo.
Ziad connects. He's good for it.
He gets back on point. He turns his attention to Quartz. He will get D-Max right now. Can Quartz find the kills?
Kitsune Rush on the back fight here. Simple is going to be back with the Kitsune Rush. Maybe he can turn it.
Can he TP to the baby? Astro's to die with the
Kitsune
boot.
Rush comes out. Double slide. Astro back in. Kitsune Rush on point. But Simple goes down. There's Kitsune Rush, and they cannot confirm the kills in time.
Quartz is back. He denies for remake.
Checkmate and Ziad. Absolute dogfight. 1 HP. Beat from Funny Astro.
It's only 2 people left, and supports are so low. Kitsune Rush coming back in. They can't save Lubda in time. It's a 2v2 for Kitsune Rush. Full beam for UB. He TP's away. Landon can't fight him.
Doesn't get eaten. Landon stays alive.
D.Va's back.
Ziad is back, but he's getting full beamed. All focus on the Symmetras right here. Tivent fights the kills on the checkmate. Beat from Calyx. Tivent fights the kill on the checkmate though. Ziad goes down and he doesn't have the remake bomb.
Yubi's going to try and hold the wall, but with the D-Mech, he thinks he's got it. He's going to die here. He trusts his team to clean up, and he is correct too. And the biggest dogfight will go Twisted Mind's way.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? When we are watching these player POVs, everyone is playing on 200%. You're seeing that Landon evading, gets his double TP into another double TP, into a cleanse. Like, such perfect gameplay from everyone on both sides. These teams are playing on absolute firepower right here. But now, Twisted Minds, they won this checkpoint and close to 5 ults in the bank. I don't know how Qadsiah is gonna win this fight. They need some magic from Ziad or Lepta. There's not gonna be another way to win this.
TP onto the high ground, looking for the backline. Yubi drops the symbol defensively
here. 1 HP, symbol out, gets the remake bomb. Good trade, good trade. Okay, symbol for Diva bomb, everyone's happy with that. But first flip coming over to TM side, and there's no symbol for checkmate yet. Overclock versus overclock, but still a massive support advantage on the side of this might. But Lepta is gonna go first, he's gonna find the kill! Finds the kill, beat in response, but what can we do right here? From the side angle, Yubi gets the D-Mech onto Ziad. They find the kill with the beat. The beat works out. Tiven gets the remake bomb. Quartz is stranded, doesn't get much done. But Lepta is checkmate getting killed. Quartz, if Quartz dies, could be something. But yeah, really good conversion. Pre-fight pick onto Simple, but that beat from Funny Astro, turning point. Even though Quartz couldn't see much, it secures the fight. Next fight, Qadsiah, they're gonna have the symbol advantage, and Calyx is gonna charge up to the sound barrier. It could be the fight winner for Qadsiah.
Yeah, TM really probably, the way they've been playing this so far, expect maybe a disengage in the middle here as the extra layers come through from Qadsiah. They start on point TM, so they do have a bit of space to give if they want. Qadsiah walking up, Kitsune rush to start the fight. Simple mirrors it as well. Calyx nearly has beat, Symbol out now as well, and they're going to try and TP away, but Yubi doesn't get it!
Yeah.
And that'll be the fight off the back of a symbol there. You saw the idea from Twisted Minds. Try and TP out to avoid it, but a good boop to deny Yubi getting his own TP there. Does seal the kill thanks to Ziad.
What do you do now if you're Qadsiah? Are you gonna go early and abuse this beat charge, or are you gonna play slow and let Funny Astro build up to another beat? I think you have to go early, because otherwise this Yubi layer is gonna do too much. Shift comes in, but pause into double pick?
Wait, what happened? What happened? They get 2 picks, a headshot, 2 magic picks as the pause comes in?
No, listen.
Go on.
This is exactly what happened. Someone on Alcad DC'd.
Yeah, there's a DC.
PP, and it takes 10 years to get a PP, and TM got in there like swimwear.
No, I think that's an auto pause, I think, Xavier. That's an auto pause for sure, because on the auto pause, it always happens on the countdown. When it's a manual pause, it's not a countdown. I'm pretty sure. Once we saw the manual pause, like in the earlier games, there's no countdown. It's a DC pause. So that's actually a huge turning point, because TM gets a free retake and somebody might be using ult charge, because I'm actually pretty sure that Alcad,
yeah, I'm going to rewind actually just to see. Because the 2 players who died, we didn't see anyone DC. Lubda's on 70%, Checkmate's on 4%. So if Checkmate's DC'd, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's Lubda,
because I'm pretty sure it's a DC pause. I'm pretty sure it's a DC pause. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. There must have, because there's not a countdown usually on the pre-game pauses. I think a manual pause does not have a countdown. Like when we were playing these FPL lobbies, it's like hosted by Faceit as well. Every time somebody DCs, there's a 5-minute countdown.
Is it possible it's both as well, right? Like, they ask for pause, but he's not left the game. You know what I mean? He's just saying, like, I'm lagging.
He's like lagging, and then they ask for pause, and then they don't pause, and then the DC comes in. I think it's gonna be a DC.
Yeah.
So it could be ugly if it's a high ult charge player.
Yeah, so if it's... Yeah, so Lubda was on 70, Checkmate was on 4, so it's not... I mean, it's still rubbish if it's Checkmate, but at least you don't lose, like, too much ult charge out of it.
Aren't they all in the same place? Are they all in the same place? Because they're in the UK.
I think only...
Is it
Checkers and Landon? Yeah.
How much ult charge did Landon have?
Wait, no, it's Landon who's gone. Wait, I'll rewind and then we can sync up. Hold on. Going back.
Wait, I'm on the toilet, bro.
That 18% for Landon.
Okay.
Right, I'm going back to
But
live.
a free retake and a free point.
Yep, and they're just gonna give it up because what choice do they have? 2 people dead for nothing. They can't go back. Landon is back in the lobby. He's lost 17% ult charge. Not the end of the world,
And
but the
some
point.
perks.
And
Yeah,
oh
the
yes,
perks actually. He needs to deal some damage to get them back.
yeah, tough situation for Qadsiah here. Everything has been going their way so far in this final, but an unfortunate situation gives TM an opening, a chance to get their first map on the board.
Okay, let's sync up, Xavier. I'm back. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Beat push coming in. Traded.
What? What?
Yeah.
There's no beat push, bro. I'm going live. Okay, I'm in the beat push. Okay.
Symbol comes down from UB right now, and TM will get the flip from it. Qadsiah are going to wait it out for now. Looks like going to be an overclock retake for Lugda. We'll sync up after the fight. Do not fear. It's a disengage from TM in response to this. Quartz nearly has it. It's a TP pressure onto Lugda. Good TP. They get the kill. Shoots him down. Now Ziad desperate to get a trade, but Astro is coming to peel. But it's Astro who needs for help right now. The bomb is there.
Astro's avoiding. The heavy rockets are too much.
And now Ziad, he's on Quartz as well, but Quartz has got another slide, and Ziad has to be careful not to die late here, yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay, next fight. Let's lock it in. Oh, Tivit has the bomb advantage. Everything else is kind of even. Quartz has the overclock. So TM ult advantage and they're holding. Oh, pause again. But you see, there's a manual pause, you see? That's no timer.
If Landon goes again, he's actually
90%.
He's 92.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny? If this was actually the pause they requested on the previous point and the admins have just got
I mean, it's pretty likely, bro. I'm not gonna lie to
you. Oh wait, there's a tweet from Qadsiah. Let's see. Is it relevant?
Wait, link it,
nope.
Link it.
Oh no, it's just a BM tweet. Oh, it's not an inside information. It's just a come on, do something with a brain in it.
What's the brain about, you Vic?
Twisted Minds.
What does that? What could this mean? Is it okay if I stream, guys? You have to tone your language down a little bit.
I'm gonna tone it up.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna be spamming slurs as soon as we go live.
Where you'll take us both down or what, mate?
I mean, yes. It's literally one for one trade in my book. I'm not as valuable as you, bro. Trading tank for DPS right there. You're trying to get a new job, Chris. Gonna be on the streaming grind.
Well, yes.
How was tennis? Yes. Did you have a game?
No, just a bit of scrims. But it was good, mate. It was good.
Did you dominate your scrim?
I played pretty well, actually. I wasn't too displeased with my performance today.
Why are you guys linking me a Gaming for Hope tweet?
Wait, link it.
I'm having. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll for it. Oh, it's about the OWCS. It's relevant. Let's see. We put it on the screen so you can see. Am I the only one watching OWCS playoffs right now? That's surprised by Twisted Mind's poor performance versus Qadsiah.
And you see that emoji? That's a tilting emoji. If you see that, you're gonna claim.
The grimace.
Gaming for Hope.
Wait, he unblocked me. Yes, follow back.
Back in his good graces.
Am I allowed to say drops? Do I have drops?
Yeah, you have loot box drops.
You have loot box drops,
but you don't have OWCS drops.
Yeah.
You guys both got that shit?
No, I have only loot boxes, mate.
Ah, fucking hell. Must be nice to be in the establishment.
I mean, literally establishment. This guy has 1 million viewers, max ads, rerun, chilling.
Not max ads.
On his, he's considering what minimum
ads
ads on the rerun.
I got not on the rerun. No, of course not. Don't be crazy.
Wait, Landon's gone
Where's
again.
Landon gone? He had 90.
Gabby.
It's so Gabby. This is a tilter as well. TM now 1 fight away from taking the map. And look at the ult economy. Nothing for Qadsiah. 3 for Twisted Minds. And it is a gift here for TM to close out this map.
Whatever, dude.
Do you remember when I complained about the stability of UK internet? Landon is in the UK right now. Case in point, it's not just me, it's everyone. What will Qadsiah do about this?
I mean, there's 3 ults on the board right here. We need a magic pick from somebody. Kalex needs to pump to that beat, but it's gonna be Sword in this overtime situation. Overclock comes out from Quads. Just pressure. Slide actually comes out. Very scary for Quads. Double slide out, connects the headshot onto left. There's so much pressure. Symbol comes out. Kalex farmed up to that beat. Could be the turning fight, but Timon finds the kill onto left. Boop comes out on the TP, but there's not gonna be a remake bomb for Zia, then it's all over.
No, gonna die to TVNT's bomb. Landon will get a late trade, and honestly, they got to a lot of ults there. A Kitsune Rush really would have made that fight look very different. And Twisted Minds catch a break to get themselves back in this series.
That's
Alright,
so
you guys need to fill me the fuck in. I've been gone since map 1 of the first series. What have I missed, mate?
Wait, I'm gonna go to the toilet. You're in charge, Hadi.
Wait. Thank you, Artemis, for this prime sub. Think about that. I'm already rich.
Bro, where's my prime sub, Artemis?
Okay, I'm getting these. How do I turn these fucking notifications down? Alright, I'm in serious trouble here. It's so loud. I don't even know where they come from, but thank you, Kjo, for the tier 1 subscription. I still hate you, just for the record, though. Okay, just that doesn't change that.
Okay, I'll fill you in. Okay.
Alright, mate.
Absolute dogfight VP versus
freaky,
TM series. Absolute dogfight. Absolute dogfight in a dog world. Could have went to VP. And now these 3 maps, these first 3 maps for Qadsiah, absolute stomped.
Stomp party.
Yes.
Mirrored, right? Full mirror.
Yeah, full mirrored. Sometimes on first map. Actually, very smart macro from your boy Young Perk. They did like some nice maneuvers with the May major perk, you know. I love they went like hit scan for first round of Koth, and then when May for the second and third, then gets major perk and just takes over the lobby. So that was some good stuff. The rest was kind of just this mirror, you know, like Sojourn, Sim, Diva. KSA was in for the first 3 maps. For the first 3 maps, KSA was in. And I thought personally that they're gonna make the adjustment to Psycho Sim ban, you know, but they didn't. They just put Timon in, just put a different Diva player in, and it was looking better. Because to be honest, KSA, he was getting steamrolled. Like KSA and Checkmate, like way better. Like KSA and Yubi had the way worse synergy than Ziad and Checkmate.
Okay.
Yeah, Yubi went 9-11 as well.
Just a side note.
I mean, that's what somebody said.
Kjo, Big Arms, Jacob, Artemis, all for the subscriptions. What a wonderful day. And we have a hype train and a sub goal already. And it says my stream is unstable, just like my mentality. I don't know how to stabilize this though. So if it's shit, just give me some feedback in the chat. If it's shit, if the sound of Hadi and X is too loud. Chris, I can't hear you. Okay, that does seem to be... Oh shit, I think it's working. Turn my volume up. Okay. Actually not entirely sure how to do that, if I'm completely honest with you. Between you and me, yeah.
I could teach you, bro, if you want.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay. Can you screen share me in the call?
Yeah.
Would TM sweep with that Kjo coaching? For sure, bro.
For sure. Okay. Alright, okay. Look, you see it's on maximum mic here.
Yeah, I mean, that's not how you do it. Can you right click on it?
Yeah.
Advanced audio properties.
Yeah, I'll advance.
And now just put the mic up the decibels of the mic.
I'm gonna put it on 0 because it's on. Wait, oh no, this is the mic.
Yes.
Thank you, Rainblitz, for the prime.
How many? I'm gonna put it on 2 decibels. You think I
Oh,
should go
put it
more
on
than
5 at least.
I'll do 5 solid decibels. All right, tell me if my chat can hear me now. Thank you so much for the Twitch affiliate anniversaries.
Wait, is your anniversary? Happy anniversary, bro.
Thank you guys. You're good. Turn Hadi down a little bit. I can do that. Sorry, Hadi, mate. You're going down a little bit.
What's Chris's Twitch? I think it's Christopher or W.
Yeah. Highlight my message. Chris looking forward to losing more money in our draft next year. I'm winning next year, so I will take your money. Thank you. 1 bit. Thank you so much for the 1 bit. I will try not to spend it in one go. And to celebrate, I'm going to get a glass of wine, okay? Just to celebrate. So.
Oh, dear.
I'll be back.
Qadsiah, are you trying to distance yourself from Unter now that he's been fired? No, Unter's opted for some alone time. Some alone time getting flamed by his chat, which is actually in many ways, that's his sort of comfort zone.
Question for the Sylvasa game. Why did both tanks force D.Va into Sim? Couldn't they just go rum? 1 tricks, mate.
I mean, the reason to sub TVNT in is to play the D.Va as well, right? Now it's they wanted to change that version of the matchup.
It's just European 1 tricks, bro.
Alright. We're just happy?
There's always the Hazard option, there's the Ram option, even the Queen option, even the Mauga option, but all of those heroes are like 50-50, you know? All of those heroes are like 50-50, so it's not too big of a difference. Why take out KSA when you could just hold the hands? Because it's not working, bro, it's not working! You need to change if it's not working. Adi, if TM wins, I give you 20 subs tomorrow, bro. That's just fucked up, you know. It's a losing map. If the losing team that's getting hard stomped.
Yeah,
wins.
like remember what Amma did. Amma bet £200 that Virtus Pro would beat. He would give £200 if Virtus Pro beat TU. You know, and that is.
Yeah, you see, they're also like that's like a reasonable bet. You know, if they qualify and beat TU, I'm gifting that, but not even if like. Like, imagine if we said that if they win the grand finals, you know? That's like, yeah, are you trying to fuck me up or what?
Oh, wait, Alcad
okay,
here.
what time?
Rolling out on the May. Oh, wait,
51?
Oh, wait, you're slightly ahead. Only a second. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46,
okay, nice.
45. And yeah, May coming out from Lubda here. So TVNT, he was able to win that Suravasa on the D.Va mirror, give or take a little bit of help from Landon's internet.
But they were doing decent without internet, but then the internet just
sealed the deal.
Popping off.
All right, Wall comes out, but no one's caught by that. TVNT is going to get himself onto the roof right now.
Nice at evading. Good thing though from Lubda coming out. Quad's a bit isolated, but shots not connecting. Checkmate, 1 HP, and all of this wall comes out. Like the one Ice Block Force, big target right here. Timid evading this HP, gonna come back in. Yubi so forced, Cleanse comes out to Yubi, maybe somebody else needed that Cleanse simple. No, Timid is 1 HP, Timid and Ziad both 1 HP. Lubda is gonna find the kill. Can Timid stay alive in the skybox? No, he's just gonna...
Oh, Simple! Simple! Oh, Suzu not quite in time!
He thinks it's 4 AM.
Nearly turning it back one. A right old scrap, and TVNT is going to go Ramatra now into this.
Good shout into the main. No hits again, you need to contest. And those trades that Simple just got, it gives him 20% Kitsune rush advantage, and it's only gonna stop it on 17 meters, so no more meters for Chris right here. We're gonna push back. We're gonna push back in, but Kalex, he's gonna get beat advantage on all of this. They're just gonna disengage this Kitsune rush way too early from Simple. He's feeling himself after those things. Just gonna get full disengage. Now Qadsiah, they're gonna push back in with a double support advantage. Astro still 25% to that beat.
Yeah, desperate to need it, and it's going to have to be a disengage here from TM. Punches coming through, checkmate in all sorts of trouble, so Yubi's just going to confirm that one. Kitsune rushes out, TVNT staying on point, Blizzard out though, TVNT is going to freeze, he's dead, overclock from Quartz to try and save it, but there's a D.Va and a beat in his face.
No need for the beat, Kala, it's a 1-person beat on you, mate, just no need for that, okay?
God, and look at those meters, it's a centimeter in it right now, you don't see that every day. You can do a lot with a centimeter, I've been told.
No one's ever told you that.
Bro. I mean, this guy is a huge dick, so nobody has ever told you that. I've seen it.
Oh, good Maywall looks for the one ball. Astro's gonna have to beat to make sure they all live.
I don't think it's gonna find any kill. Maybe finds the Z-Mac, but he has to remake.
Oh!
Finds the kill. Very important. kill conversion right here. Symbol and Diva Bomb available, but 1 HP. They need to get out. They need to stabilize this fight. Next fight, Symbol versus Symbol. But this remake bomb from Ziad is gonna do wonders. Simple close to the Kitsune Rush there.
Has Libda been sticking the Mei against the Ram consistently?
He did it on Koth when he had perk. So
it was
just
a while
freezes
ago now,
up the
yeah.
Ram. It just freezes
cold.
the Ram. Yeah, it just gets very cold.
Symbol's
But he should be
traded here.
close to major perk. Yeah, Symbol.
Oh, Quartz.
Just traded, and that's just gonna, yeah, like I told you, Ziad feels so confident with his bomb to go into backline. Gonna get the remake, confirms it, can't kill him, gonna put the hands up, gonna do his best KSA cosplay right here, Tivent. But just like I said, they choose to ignore the Ramatra, go around the Ramatra, but Yubi finds so many kills right here. But
Annihilation used as well, and this is a pretty ugly fight for TM actually here, and that's the advantage of the D.Va in these matchups, right? The ability to mark Nat Sojin. You see Quartz get completely isolated. Ziad doesn't have mech, but he should be able to get it in time, and then it's big ult advantage.
Point C9, guys, we need to get some meters. What we are watching in like earlier, Chris, is also they find a really good way around the Ram, you know, like their DPS kind of holding the front line, and Ziad is just free to kill the back line, just free to be an annoyance. So now no lead out. Tivent under so much pressure has to force the form, but Kitsune Rush comes out from Simple. Ult advantage right here for Qadsiah. Kited. Do we get a beat re-engage? Beat re-engage!
Yeah, still dead, purely though. Oh, no. Yubi's dead, someone's dead, no one's dead. Oh my, everybody lives all the time.
No, down.
D-Mech!
Coach of the year.
Lupta's gonna give a kill as well. They flood back in, TVNT's gonna die. They have to use double support ult there to try and save Ziad here, and they will get it done.
Quartz dies on a later wave. No, he gets the wave to Tivent. He's gonna be fine. There's gonna be a lead right here, but Funny Astro is gonna have the sound barrier advantage for the next fight. Also, Quartz with the overclock checkmate, not quite there with the Symmetra wall to counter that one out.
Oh! Might just be overclock to force for Symbol again here. Disengage it a little bit, then get a better Symbol with Yubi, or even a beat push. And there is the overclock. Checkmate's going to Symbol back. Yubi just mirrors this one. They don't want to back up this time. They want to fight it.
Yeah, the Symbol has a lot of value. Can't back it out. Gonna just decide to mirror it. No, Astro is gonna have the beat layer. If he, Quartz 1 HP gets the beat of 5% beat by Astro, should secure the fight. Lepta goes down. Do we get any trades, any staggers? No
all
staggers,
over
gonna
Quartz
look
right
for
now.
trade. Quartz, they find the trade! Landon and Ziad, consistently good for it.
Have to kill the baby as well, as the baby's on point. And yeah, this is a great chance for TM to retake the lead here, but we are really talking meters in this one to replay the lead. Yeah. TVNT has Annihilation for this next fight,
I think
though.
they can stop this before the cap. Quartz is not here yet. That's great. Very important for the pressure. Now they're gonna have Kitsune Rush. Kitsune Rush slight advantage. Tivent has the Annihilation, but Ziad has that remake bomb as well. He's so good to get kills from the backline. Kitsune Rush comes out. Annihilation to counter it. Tivent taking a lot of damage, but he should be good fight, but he goes down before second form comes out. So no tank advantage for Qadsiah. If they don't have to invest any ults, no trades, it should be good for them. But Ziad, he has to invest the bomb. Hurts him quite a bit, getting so much value out of this remake bombs. And no kills of that. So TM is gonna get a recontest before the lead.
Yes.
More importantly, before the checkpoint as well. The Kitsune Rush advantage now for Simple. Calyx slight beat gap, but Astro should be able to farm up to it.
Yeah, they can slow it down a little bit here if they need to as well. They have a very narrow lead still as we enter the... When it's only 3 minutes left, it's been so tight between these two teams. Symbol's going to come out, isolate him. Beat comes through
Beat
from Calyx,
comes up,
Kitsune Rush.
3% off.
Astro's dead!
Ziad
finds for one shot.
They're so aware of that slight advantage on the beat that they're gonna focus out Astro and they convert the kill, but 2 trades!
Not a trade.
Yeah, it's going to be minimal progress
no
here. Ziad's going in.
No more trading. Nice. They had to invest in Mayot as well from Lepta to freeze up Tivent. They're gonna secure the lead, but I'm not even sure if they're gonna be able to secure the checkpoint.
Yeah, TVNT is running for it. Forms for it. They try and make all his touch, but he can't.
With those 2 trades, they cannot get the checkpoint confirmed. So
we
lead
need
comes
one
out of
team
lead advantage right here.
Pick someone.
They're turning on Lupta actually, also on Ziad.
Doesn't have the remake bomb.
He's dead.
I think it's gonna be look for trade, die on point, angle.
Yeah, they can't do much more.
They're gonna try to, if they try to get out, it's so scary for them. Just look for trade.
Landed again.
Landed, he's got
Trade king.
And literally the trade king, always so dinky in these trades. So with this important pick from Landon, there's not gonna be any lead conceded. Yubi has to TP back his best friend. Next fight, let's check the ults. Can you stop pressing tab? I don't want to look at the ults. There's gonna be
They're on my screen already. They're on my screen already.
It's going to be Sim Wall and Overclock. Quartz is 1 HP though, needs to be topped up a little bit. Overclock to start it. Kitsune rush in response now, but Yubi has the Sim Wall to keep going. Eyes on the DPS. Oh, yeah, D-Meg though. Quartz has done it.
98.
Yeah, the TP onto the Overclock midway through the fight sets up Quartz perfectly, and this will finally be checkpoint.
It's gonna be checkpoint. It's gonna be checkpoint. Next fight, Calyx and Astro, they've evened out on the beat. So Calyx, he cannot keep this in disadvantage beat situation, and Simple almost with another Kitsune rush. The difference maker has to be Lepta now with this Mayhold or Ziad with a pick on the backline with his remake bomb.
It's going to be so hard for TVNT to get value out of this Annihilation because now Blizzard can just kill him. They TP in aggressively, actually looking for it. Lubta's trying to find it, but he's pinned in a little bit. They're conceding meters here. Now onto TVNT. Can it freeze it?
To me that he's gonna
gets around the corner.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
He's being called. He uncalled it.
Really well played. Double support on for Twisted Minds now.
Good.
Beat from Calyx.
Beat, aggressive beat. They need to find a kill conversion. Double supported beat in time. 5% beat while 5% beat. Bombs in the middle of all of this pooped.
TP force out of Landon. He's dead.
No, Landon dead. Ziad gonna find a kill. The TP on the block. No block here for Leptido, but he doesn't have his hands up yet, Tivent. 1 second off the cooldown. No hands.
That's a throwback right there.
And this is the biggest lead someone has had on this Runa Sappy all map long. 15 seconds left. Twisted Minds with the lead to hold on to, but Alcad, Simwall, and Kitsune rush here.
But more importantly, no checkpoint conceded yet for Twisted Minds. So even if they lose that fight, they have to win 3 more fights right here.
Need a full economy fight here if with TM.
Oh, look at this freeze perk though. You see, that's where the freeze perk comes on. Kitsune rush, just one ult, 1 win. Not bad right here for the side of Qadsiah.
No ults farmed for TM, so actually can be pretty happy with that, I think.
And Calyx, he has a slight beat advantage right here. If he can found that up, it's gonna be good, but TM is gonna rush to get these fights in. There can be just one magic pick from Quartz. It's gonna be the difference maker. Checkmate, he needs to greet the symbol as much as he can.
Yeah, they have Blizzard and Beat just around the corner. Symbol immediately in that Overclock and TM. Yeah, TM are just going to disengage.
Choose to disengage
it.
So it's now it's going to... Yeah, I'm not sure if I like the disengage though, Chris. There's going to be only one more fight. I feel like they should have just inted in for a trade before the checkpoint. So now it's just one more fight. Calyx, he really leveraged the Beat advantage. 20% advantage over Astro. They could win the series right here. There's going to be a Mayhold. Nothing to eat up. Suzo used. Nobody froze.
Hands up.
Tivent is out of it, but Tivent doesn't have Calyx is not using the beat! Calyx, just break it down, everyone get on the same side! Astro doesn't have the beat yet! Astro has let the beat get advantage symbol out! It's gonna be a team win, I think!
Remake from Ziad! They're over it, Suzu comes out, they need kills, Kitsune rush comes through from Landon, they're desperate for something here, TVNT is coming back on ball, Quartz kills Calyx now, and TM hold!
C9.
I think big mistake right there from Calyx to not just instant. They would have just had it. Use the Mayhold. I think very reasonable Mayhold. He saw 2 players. He doesn't get them frozen up. He doesn't like, but I don't think that's a mistake from Lepta. Good Mayhold. Could have potentially gotten frozen. He should have just beat it. 20% up. Calyx was leveraging the beat advantage this whole map. Should have realized that he had the 20% advantage over Funny Astro. If he pops that beat, the series is over. Now TM really in it, and it's a momentum shift in the series of Tivent in now.
They've done such a good job exploiting that advantage multiple times, but I guess the read was just wrong, right? They thought Astro already had beat, so they didn't think... So Calyx is trying to milk the beat to get the later beat, try and force it out of Astro, and then obviously he kind of realised he doesn't quite have it yet, but it's too late at that point. So then in the end, Lubta dies, and all of a sudden, TM just have the spawn advantage, all of their ults are coming online, and TM, it's a pendulum swing.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it's one of those where if you know you have that 10% advantage and you have to break it down, but if you know that Astro has it or you'll make the call that Astro has it, then it's the opposite, you know?
Yeah, but Alcad was so good on that map, exploiting the beat advantage, knowing that Astro is slightly behind. They've made these calls even when Astro was just 10% behind. So usually Alcad is good for it. It was actually a pretty sizable advantage with the 20%. For sure, if Kalex just breaks it down on the spot, they just confirm all these kills, and it's gonna be serious. But now, actually, very important series. It's money on the line, and it's the first seeding for EMEA, and TM has the momentum now. They feel confident with Timid in the starting lineup.
Do you think it's possible?
Have we seen sim bans yet so far?
No, nobody. Even when like TM doesn't protect sim, nobody bans sim.
So like TM started, ride or dying on
TM started like two maps.
Protect banning.
Two maps protect ban at the start. Then it goes to circuit. They don't protect ban, and then Cut didn't ban it, and now there's just no protect bans going on anymore. Just both teams like seem to be simpled.
Oh, a good first time stat from Sadiq Bao 4. I think I've said that right. No team has ever come back from 3-0 in a best of 7 series. So
actually
TM,
true.
It was Overwatch history.
Is it? I presume that's in Overwatch history. I can't remember.
We would know about it.
Yeah, like it would be iconic,
one, right?
Yeah.
Because it was always like a 3-1, you know, like everything. Like I remember.
Oh, Shanghai have.
You know, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Shanghai have. GG, it's over.
Oh, it's fake. It's the first time fake information.
Fake news.
Look at the stat screen right here. Look at the stat screen. And normal here, TM winning the map with having way worse score than Alcad. Ziad on a 6, Kalex on a 6. Ziad and Kalex on a 6, everyone else in a good positive as well. 3.5 for Checkers, Lepto on a 2, Landon on a 2, and pretty much everyone negative or even besides Yubi with a 1.5. Yubi turning it around in these last 2 maps. I mean, Servasa, it's hard to count, you know, with the DCs, with all of the issues that Qadsiah had. But yeah, Yubi was struggling. He was struggling with KSA in. If you scroll up earlier here, Yubi only on a 2 when Checkmate's on a 6, then Yubi on a minus 5.5 on the King's Row, while Checkers on the 1. So yeah, now Yubi doing better, having the better team synergy or just the better tank gameplay with Tivent in.
What's interesting as well is we saw them basically beat the May Sim comp there with the RAM swap as well. So now all of a sudden that tool doesn't feel available anymore for Qadsiah because feels like they can't win that matchup.
Yeah, I feel like on KOF how they played it with the perks, it was smart, you know. Like it was like, because you on first round you play a hit scan, you play like the better character, and then you basically get major perk so fast, you know, on the second and third KOF round. So I think very reasonable decisions. But now you need like 5-6 minutes to get major perk if you're not dealing a lot of damage, you know.
We can maybe figure out 7TV in the break between matches because we might have a big break. Are you guys knocked up? How do you knock? What's
I mean, why did you just cancel? Why did you just cancel my request, Saver? You hate me or what?
I tried to. I did like Chris's at the same time, so I don't know if it's.
Let's all knock, guys. Let's knock up.
I'm trying to knock you now.
Keep knocking.
Oh, it looks like we're in a 3-way knock.
Oh.
A little cheeky freeway.
Thank you for the tier 1. Muchly appreciated. You are paying my bills this month.
Guys, just make sure to share the love, okay? I'm also unemployed.
Wait. TM banning Lari as we go New Junk City. But Qadsiah, they've done it. They pulled the trigger. Sim is banned.
They pulled the Sim ban.
I think this is this is what we spoke about yesterday, right? I think this is a really good map for the Sim ban because I think this is one of Tracer's worst points as New Junk City.
For sure.
I think it's possible that that big junk has watched our stream yesterday and realized the error of his ways.
It's genuinely possible, I think, maybe.
FLX Red Eye 7 knew you would come in clutch. You are absolutely paying my bills in every single way. Thank you for the tier 1 subscription. Yeah, we should get a Chris remote in. Well, actually, yeah, we should. I mean, why not? What am I saying?
You don't have 7TV yet? Get the Chris.
I don't even know what 7TV is, to be honest.
It's television 7. Guys, get the predictions in. It's an absolutely banger series. I actually when you went there for like you didn't see anything of the VPTM, right? Or like not much.
Nah, not really.
was,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
there was one sim ban, I think. No, there was just not opting for the sim, and in a lot of these situations, Yubi was getting gapped. So, like characteristically, Yubi was doing really good on his tracer maps before, but Jaewu really got the better of him. I think Checkmate for sure a worse tracer compared to Jaewu, but he should back himself was Yubi.
Thank you, Dylan. W04 for the Prime. Welcome back. And it's going to be more of the same, isn't it? Just D.Va Soldier, but Tracer this time. Yeah, remember that Qadsiah yesterday? It was all UB all day on the Tracer here. Part of the reason maybe Alcad haven't lent into it earlier, but now Alcad need to try and stop this TM momentum.
Yubi 1 HP.
Dead?
They go on top of this rail connection. Very well played. They got the HP advantage onto left and they're just gonna pounce on top of it. And now Ziad out of mech as well. It's gonna be a clean reset. Landon's gonna try to equalize, but it's gonna get dinked out by Simple. They get a Sega as well. Oh, slide
Neither team wants a May or something here?
Yeah, neither team wants a May, neither team wants a Queen, neither team wants a Norisa. Quartz with
neither team wants to win.
Yeah, I mean they just handshake, you know? Handshake on the D.Va mirror. If Tivant wins the D.Va mirror, it's actually a generation performance.
Yeah, what a turnaround it would be. Right now, Quartz is just on fire, though. Big rails for his first few kills. It's going to be Alcad, but look oh my god!
Gabby.
Deleted. Player advantage now, but Simple has a Kitsune rush advantage as TM try and give a little bit of space and time for Simple to get the rest of that.
That's going to give flip off of the pick.
A disaster here. Where was the touch? Yeah, TVNT's doubled down for a kill.
Tivant is going to get a kill on the angle, but he might get demacked. He needs to live. Yeah, it doesn't. And Simple doesn't have a TP Suzu invested. Checkmate forgot that he could.
TM stolen the point back.
What is the
reflex?
Quartz has got a kill.
Lift is dead. Oh my god, this is actually super ugly now.
I mean, Checkmate is a one trick nowadays. I'm not gonna lie. Just get on somebody. Like you guys panning out Sim, you cannot trace
TP in the bag.
Just put the TP in there. No way, the TM won this fight. What just happened?
It's outrageous. Touch from Checkmate coming back. Kitsune rush is available for Simple still, but Landon has caught
even
up.
at this point. Tivant with a slight D.Va bomb advantage. Aggressive Kitsune rush from Simple. Can they convert any kills? Mirrored out. Left gets the better of Quartz.
Beat
comes out. Only 3-person beat. Only 3-person beat. And
so low,
it. Checkmate. 1 HP. 4 HP. Giving the point.
TVNT's killed 2 in the back.
If we live and find a way to regroup, this is good actually.
Simple's with him.
It's tough.
Yeah, they're gonna live. I think they're gonna live. Simple gets out. Tivant is gonna give him a back TP for sure.
Yeah, but Glue has called it off. They're gonna pick everyone up from spawn. And it's gonna be a regroup on point. One more fight. One more fight. Overclocked up for both. Thank you, No Idea, for the 300 bits.
Beat advantage for Calyx right here because he was reading it so well in that fight. The Glue just knows when to save the beat. Yeah, he's very sticky on that beat. Clock here, better beat. 5-person beat from Calyx. So that's gonna push that advantage. Can they convert any kills? Yes, they do. Simple dead. Yes, that's the remake bomb option. Tivant just used it. It should be a point conversion for Qadsiah.
Now we have a cap as well. Clean up now on the point. Straightforward. TVT with a late trade. Quartz is going to get one more touch, but he is all cooked. TVT's found 2, but he's demacked, baby.
Yubi needs to find a pulse.
He has full health.
Stick it onto 3 players. Stick it onto 3 players. Lens comes out.
Can't get the touch.
Gabby.
Yeah. And Simple, Simple's going to put Checkmate in the respawn queue. But that is first point, importantly, for Qadsiah. Now, bomb advantage for Ziad, pulse bombs in play as well, but Kitsune rush advantage for Simple.
Kitsune rush advantage, even only a slight gap for Astro, even though Calyx was using that beat so much later. Very nice on the ult charge. Now Ziad has a bomb advantage, and we know he's so good for getting those assassin kills when he has the bomb. Looking for Quartz right here. Yubi on the side. Just stick Ziad to get the early bomb out. Very worth trade.
Landon's catching up on the Kitsune rush now, so Qadsiah, they don't want to give the first flip though, so Checkmate is lining up a touch. Eyes on the back line. He's got the kill as well. Now pulse bomb behind for Checkmate as well. Awkward situation, they need kills soon. Twisted Minds, Landon, Kitsune rushes on 1 HP. They're also low.
Landon is no kills. Everyone is one. First
Astro
flip for
has
TM.
B. TVT needs it.
Astro has speed. 20% for Calyx.
They give a beat off now as well.
But the speed doesn't get any kills though.
No, Kellex
Yeah,
is
but
about to have a build of
stabilize
his own.
Yubi's back now.
Oh! Astro gets the touch, dies for it.
This on fire.
TVNC has bomb.
I think Kellex is gonna opt to not use speed here if he can. Yeah, checkmate.
Ziad's
Gets the
DMAC
better of
though.
Yubi. Ziad is DMAC. Quads
Baby's
finds the
dead.
kill onto Ziad. Everyone is 1 HP. Overclock invested from Quads.
Quads.
But you see,
Still no-
Kellex, he's so
Discipline.
greedy.
Yeah. Oh, so
Kellex
good.
is so greedy. He just knows he does not have to invest to beat. Backs his team fully, even with the tank disadvantage. And now he's gonna have to beat again for this next fight. And how fast these points tick. If they just greed out this fight a little bit, it can be last fight territory.
Yeah, really difficult situation for TM. They kind of need a miracle out of this, but early pressure and Qadsiah are actually going first with Overclock here.
Yeah,
They're trying to
decided
disengage,
to
they're
not use
also
the
low.
beat.
No kills.
We need to not. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're still leveraging that beat advantage, pushing with the clock early to buy some time for the point. And now Yubi goes down to checkers on the side. Now if Alcat just wanna, Alcat they have to TM have to reset, and now Alcat they're gonna have a beat for this next fight, and still no supporters for Twisted Minds to answer.
Need a bit of magic from Lubta right now, because this time they don't have time to disengage anymore. They have to commit to this fight, but Checkmate is on the flank
Checkmate
again,
on the
looking
side
for it, but
again.
Simple!
That's the magic we needed right there. Quads and Simple. Kitsune rush out though. How can we deal with the support with advantage? Astro almost caught out on the beat though. Yubi down first again.
What's with the double
under
slide
so
to try
much
and
pressure,
live?
but now we have double support for
touch.
Twisted Minds.
That's a
They
good
come
flip.
after. Yeah, good flip. Kitsune rush and beat both invest at the same time, bro. Five player beat for Qadsiah. Now Ziad has the remake bomb, but Timon doesn't have that option. If he goes out of mech, he's gonna stay out of mech.
Oh, it's
He's
over.
still half HP.
Rio.
Disaster here. Yeah, it all came down to those support ults. They beat in first, but then the Kitsune
Ziad
rush
had
on
to
the low
bomb
ground.
though. He could have just reset his mech here, jump off the map, actually hurts him a bit in the ult economy. For the next fight, besides Checkmate Pulse Bomb, Tivin is gonna have the remake bomb. You see, Tivin also opt for a different perk than Ziad. Ziad just knows the heavy rockets for the one shot.
Big fucking rockets, man.
But Tivin does not know about the big rockets.
Not a lot to work with yet. TVNC is closest to bomb. Lubta nearly has the overclock as well, but it's going to be a neutral before all of that as Quartz tries to
Choke
poke his way in the
advantage
whole
for
round.
Qadsiah.
Wait,
But
Astro?
Tivin, he can go all the way in. Astro under pressure,
Recall
but good
force.
shots right here for the peel.
Quartz?
Quads rail into clip, but
Suzu
cleanses
used.
good from Simple.
Pulse bomb available now for Checkmate. If he can find the connect, he can!
Oh, he
Onto
finds the
Quartz,
connection.
shuts him down. He'll die
Recall
for
in two,
it.
though, went too greedy before the recall. Decent trade though. Remake bow comes out from Tivin. 1-for-1 at
Back
this
in
point.
mech.
They're still gonna play for the cap.
Overclock.
Overclock comes out, but there's a full HP Tivin on him, just marking him out. Full magics out. Zero magics though. No remake bomb though. These shots are so important to Tivin.
He's trying to matrix himself back, but he needs more pocket. Astro still needs 12% for the beat. TVNT is on the
Simple,
run.
1
He
HP.
can't get out.
Oh, we're all dead.
D-Mech now.
Mandible greeds too.
Oh, beat from Astro. They want to clutch.
Astro
Landon
beat.
has to
Wants
use.
to
They
win
see
it.
two
Oh,
to
they
want to
pick the
look
die.
up. Remake comes through. No, TVNT doesn't get into the bomb. They're all over him now. And the clutch doesn't come through.
Oh, nice two-tap from Landon to save his life.
Both these carries are insane, by the way. Like, I swear their peel is actual frame perfect through Diva every single time.
Yes. Okay, now Beat invested though, and now it's gonna be Kitsune versus Beat, but Beat always better in this, especially how we've seen this series. Beat and Ziad remake bomb, he's just gonna go so crazy on the backline. It's gonna be so hard for Quads to survive, even with the double slide option.
Working their way in, TVNC health disadvantage. Overclock comes through from Quartz. Beat in
Clock.
response from
Okay,
Kellex.
beat
Simple
from
has it.
Kellex.
They try and disengage it right now. Ziad is all in. He has the
Late
bomb though.
Kitsune.
They're going
Ziad
to push
has the
forward
real
instead.
bomb, but that beat was too early from Kellex, not milking it. No good team synergy there.
they're on
Quads
Landon.
gonna push forward, double TP first on
Lubta's
Landon.
dead.
Backline is gonna be taken out by Tivant. Mistake from Kellex there, burning the beat, and it's gonna bite them. Beat, Diva Bomb invested. It's just a Kitsune clock right here to convert this fight.
Alright, and TM, remember, they can't afford to lose this. They are 2 rounds down. They've conceded 3 maps. Any point win here for Qadsiah will be the grand finals. TM have to nail this point. They've got beat advantage and they've got the bomb advantage.
Yeah, beat advantage, bomb advantage, and Landon does not have the Kitsune Rush yet. He will farm up to it for the last fight, but it might just be a last fight. Checkmate getting marked out early by Yubi and Astro, but they're investing 2 players onto him, but he might not be able to get out of here. So many boops onto him. He's on his run. He should be out by now. Getting another blink from the health pack. Gets out, took a lot of distraction play. Now Landon almost up to the Kitsune Rush. Tivin starting the fight. Beat comes out. 5-person beat.
Oh, it's so far away.
Nowhere near.
Wait, Ziad, D-Max!
It's near! It's near!
It's near enough, it'll do! And this is a baby demon, this is going to be a slow death! TVNT still has bomb, but look at Lucha's position!
Raise, simple 1 HP, gets red, checkmate, kills 2 players, Tracer gap, that's where the Sim gap, the Sim ban is coming in. Checkmate just cleaning everyone up from the side, and even with Ziad, remake it doesn't matter. Boom. He needs to get, Tivin gets a squish and he gets back
and he
into
gets in!
He's D-Max immediately again, but Simple has Kitsune soon!
Yeah, that kill can be big, they just need to get a
Astro in
touch,
trouble.
it's gonna be a touch, it's gonna be a C9! And that's a win for Qadsiah 4-2.
Oh,
fucking Gabby. That's gonna sting for TM, I suspect. I really think they really felt they were gonna win.
Unbeatable after all.
They were, I mean, I heard from one of their players they were fucking unbeatable. That's an unbeaten season for Alcad too, right? Same as VP in stage 1.
Yeah.
Regular split,
10-0.
win everything. Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Landon
fair enough. Poor Psycho. Didn't even get to play a single fucking map.
Yeah. GG's.
GG's.
Look at the final numbers for that. Qadsiah owner's going to be living the dream there, I think.
Where'd you get the numbers, mate?
Wait, I'll link it to you.
Okay, nice.
I got him, bro. Don't you worry, just sit back and relax.
And then we're gonna figure out 7 TV next, okay? That's our next goal.
I got you. You put this and then you put this in the link. And then you put on generate report.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, clean for
let's see this.
13 and 2.
I mean, that's what I was saying earlier, Calyx.
Ziad is a fucking that's a good score for Calyx, actually, no?
Yeah, no, for a main support, definitely.
Bro, Calyx is the best Lucio in Europe, that's what I was saying earlier in the series. Calyx, best Lucio. Landon on a -1, Simple on a 0.5, Astro on a -1. Right, the biggest difference right here though is the Sim ban coming in clutch. Checkmate on a 5, while Yubi on a -5. 10-point difference.
Oh, 7 of them, 7 and 8 is actually a pretty
7
not ideal. Ideal scoreline right there.
7 and 8 versus 23 and 4.
That's a 3k damage gap too.
Big kills for Checkmate as well, right? It's not just clean up in these fights, like a couple of those pulse bombs, a couple of these kills in like these really big dog fights.
Yeah.
I mean, that fight where Ziad got demacked, you know, they went with the beat push from Astro. Ziad gets demacked, Checkmate gets a pulse bomb and kills Yubi. So equalizing that fight.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure people will use this to flame Yubi as every single time the guy loses, they will, but yeah, I don't know, like the thing is...
already everyone is flaming Yubi, so.
The thing is, I think if you're TM and you really want to take this sim mirror in a best of 7, you have to accept that you're going to get 1 ban, you know? The problem is, I think in reality, it's not the sim ban that is the problem, it's losing 3 maps in the sim mirror, which is the killer, you know? That's... we can maybe ask questions and say, well, listen, like, you've got Psycho, like in Scrim, Psycho played a lot, they have other looks, they kind of all in on this, but at the same time, you know, if Twisted Mind isn't winning sim mirrors, then you would be dumb not to take them, I think, right? Like,
yeah, because in
my opinion,
I'll go on.
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
I'll go on. In my opinion, the loser for them was that KSA was in for 3 maps. KSA was getting crazy gap by Ziad in all of these neutrals. Once Tivent is in, either there's no difference or there's way less of a difference on the Diva. Ziad is just the best Diva in Europe, and KSA could not come even close to matching him. Tivent doing way better in the Diva mirror. So yeah, they win 2 maps in with Tivent, lose 3 sim mirror maps with KSA, and then, I mean, there's gonna be 1 Tracer ban, you know? But if you're like in a 4 map series, like in a first to 3, it hurts you more, you know? Accepting you're gonna lose like one map to a ban, it's gonna hurt you more. But in the grand scheme of a grand final, it should hurt you less. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. And it's one of those as well where it's just one of those. It's one of those as well where it just felt like all the 50-50 situations are all like, you know, when somebody just gets that pick before the fight or they just find the right trade, everything was Qadsiah's way. Even in the maps they were losing, it felt like a lot of it was still just Qadsiah's way.
Yep. I think Qadsiah better team play. And even or better mechanics, but better team play for sure. They look so on the same page, you know?
I got a GG's from Astro. And a
GG's.
funny Astro cry from TVNT.
Gabby.
You played well, TVNT. That's like, it's such... I'm not just saying it because it's here, but it's actually such a hard situation to come in, right? 3 maps down in a grand final.
Yeah, I was guessing you, Tivin. Don't worry about it.
Funny Astro says all your fault to TVNT. Astro's gone the other way.
True, all his fault. Lost one map.
TVNT finishes 2-1.
Lost one map when UBSim was banned. I think that's on him for sure.
I mean, it does speak as well to the fact that TM did reverse that momentum. Now, it took map 6 for the Sim ban to come out. Like, that Alcad felt they finally had to change it because the Sim mirror was getting away from them.
I mean, look at all these stats of all the maps, right? There's a 5.5 difference on the tanks on this one. There's a 12.5 difference on the tanks on map 2. Map 3, there's a 5.5 difference. And then, all of a sudden, we put Tivent in. There's the other way around. There's a 6.5 difference. And then, okay, Runasabi, okay, Ziad kind of dominating once again.
But
then
Ram
last
map,
yeah, that was the Ram map, so you're just holding the block up. And then for the Diva map, only a 3-point difference, you know? So, like, that was, like, it looked way easier.
I have to say, though, these two teams, they always deliver when they play each other.
Yeah, banger series. Okay, and A next. Who's playing first?
It's going to be Nightmare versus GK. Yeah. And I'm going to eat a burger.
Enjoy, bro, okay?
I'm doing it.
Do you need help with 7 television, Chris?
He's deafened.
Ah, okay. Right, I'm gonna come to his stream and I'm gonna flame him. Where's Chris? Oh, there.
They play again on Wednesday and Thursday in Saudi E-League. I'll watch that. Oh. That'll be good.
I'll be there.
Oh, here's the champ. You've seen the Overwatch esports tweet with like all the players? It? Just like the Overwatch esports account with the Alcad, like all the players. It's all of them. But Ziad's given the shush. Oh. I think it's from Hangzhou, this picture.
Do you have the link?
Yeah, hold on.
Your boy Landon from
Landon.
He is back.
Day 2.
I want to say, Landon, like, congratulations. Obviously, a 4-2 victory.
Goat, to be honest. Look at Kellex edited picture.
Kind of predicted it your way, but yeah,
that's not how Kellex looks, bro.
I mean, it feels really, really good to win, but it also feels even better to win against Twisted. You know, due to like the nature of this format and like the fact that like everybody on both rosters is good friends with each other. they are our rivals, you know. Like, and beating
Who
them in
is
stage
serious
1 was super
MVP for
nice,
me?
but then getting to win the stage 2
I
finals
think
against them is
London.
an even better feeling.
Yeah, agree.
So
It's
I
very
wanna
close
kinda dig a
between
little bit into this
London,
because again, I know that there
Labda,
were some, connection
Seat,
issues. We
but
had
I think I
you
give it
swap
to
a little bit.
London.
Me and Johnny were sitting in the back just watching, like, oh no, you lose your ultimate when it comes to the Kyriako aspect of it, and then they start taking a map away when they go to that push map. Is it to the point of where you're starting to say like, okay, like we need to try and refocus? You also deferred the ban when it went to the last map. What's like the thought process for you guys in the tail end of this? Because you played so dominantly at the start of it, and then some hiccups, kind of brought yourself to that position.
Yeah, there's no system to restore perks if you disconnect. So me, Checkmate, Labda had an internet issue. We rejoined. I have a set of perks I always pick. So I rejoined and they were like, make sure you pick the right perks, Landon. And I was like, dude, I always pick it. Like, I always pick these perks. I picked it and it was just cooked. So I wanted to forfeit the map when they told me I had to leave. My team said just play it out.
What?
We played it out.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, 0 ults versus 4 ults is a bit difficult. So we didn't quite win that map. And I think we just played sloppy on Runasapi. Junkbuck though had like an incredible plan for like the final map. Like it's all him like deciding to ban second. Like I think he might be like one of the first coaches to do that actually.
He's the first coach to ban second. What a genius.
We've got a month until mid-season. Come on, buddy. Shout it.
I mean, Junkbuck's just stealing my plan,
Because
though.
the way Twisted do their
Yeah.
bans a lot is like they do like response bans, you know? Like if we ban if we ban Ram, then they'll ban like Lucy or something, you know? Or like vice versa, you know? Like that's not the actual setup, but a lot of their bans are structured as like we ban this character, so then Twisted's gonna ban this character, you know? And so for the final map, like if we just went ahead and we first banned Sim, I think it it could have gotten a little messy, you know? Like maybe like they ban Kiri or they do something like that. You know?
Right.
But if we like have second ban, it lets Junkbuck like react to the entire situation and figure out the best possible move.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I want to chime in with
Entire
one final question
situation.
here
Ban
as well.
Sim,
Obviously,
genius, mate.
it's a very
I mean,
difficult
it's
because you have
genius
Symmetra
when
that
CBA
changes the
bans
entire
Sim.
game, and it's
They
super chaotic.
literally
You got Divas,
just
Kyriakos,
copied
just
what we
flying
said
around.
yesterday.
I'm just curious about your take on like why you won today. What was the difference in your mind? Having prepared for Twisted Mind so many times, having practiced this meta so many times. At the end of the day, what do you think was the difference maker in this final?
I think at a certain point we kind of just like understood how they played and they understood how we played. So on the match day it's just
We just
which
played
of us
better.
played better, you know? Like both of us play very, very similar style. Both of
I mean,
us
that's
love
true.
to go crazy aggressive, like do crazy TP plays. I think today like our players just across all 5 slots just played better.
Well, congratulations,
Yep,
Landon,
on every
again,
roll.
and I'm sure you're going to be
GG.
celebrating tonight. I did want to ask if you had one sentence, one final like snippet at the very end to say to your NA brothers that you're going to meet in mid-season. What would it be?
I mean, there's so many friends I want to meet, like from NA. Like I was looking at it last night. I think like 5 or 6 of the main supports I've played with across the years are going to be at mid-season championship. So I guess shout out to them, you know. Like it'll be Haku, Kelex, Astro, Lep, Admiral. Like so many of my support duos from across the
It's
years are going
true.
to be at the same event, and I can't wait for
It's
it.
gonna
Maybe
be a good
Landon
time.
was the glue all
I mean,
along.
yeah, look, you're
Harry's
going
the
to be
secret
friends
glue.
until you reach the stage, then you're enemies for a little bit,
Blue
and then you're
Fury.
friends again afterwards. And Landon, I did want to say as well, you are going to be player of the match for this series
Yes.
too. So an extra little trophy for you there as well. And yeah, congratulations again.
Thank you.
I love London, dude.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good
Is
job
TU
from
gonna
London.
sign proper next stage? I say it's
No
unlikely.
leaks. No
I would
leaks.
say it's
I mean, Chris, as their coach, surely you have a say in this.
I think is TU gonna sign Shu next stage? Also, my feeling is it's unlikely.
But never
Alright,
say
how do I add
never.
mods?
offer for
How,
them.
how do I add mods to 7TV? Anyone know?
Mods?
I can't remember.
Manage editors. That looks good.
Yeah.
Add editor.
I'll do it, yeah.
Can you mod me, mate?
Do you want to be modded? Type in my chat right now. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Don't abuse the powers, okay?
I mean, I literally will.
I mean,
Look who you're speaking to.
Is TU going to have a main support next stage?
Why?
No.
you guys are asking the wrong questions. T will not have a main support next stage.
Yeah.
T will not have a tank next stage, okay?
No tank theory.
Oh, I gotta sign in again? Did I get kicked or what? Oh, Shiba.
I put a
This-
question in the chat.
Asking about T's main support is actually missing the forest for the tree situation.
Basic tree theory. My sources are telling me Gaming for Hope is actually replacing Heesung in the tank role due to his excellent Doomfist gameplay, which he displayed in the past. Subsequently, Heesung is moving to the coach position. I think Heesung would be a worse coach than Gaming for Hope would be a tank.
Gabi.
I'm gonna eat another burger.
I'm literally logged in. CBA with 7TV, it's fucking bugged, okay?
It's good. It's not bugged, bro. You just
It's telling me I'm not logged in, I'm logged in, okay?
just relog, mate.
I have twice.
Make sure to show your account details on stream as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've already leaked everything. I mean, I'm
Wait,
getting
Chris,
hacked, but...
Chris, tell me your password and I'll try logging in on your account.
Alright, okay, it's 1.
It's just 1. It's just the number 1.
It's Chris G123 on the MIC on every account he has.
Well, Psycho's joining us as well. The desk is back together.
Yeah.
No way.
Alright, okay, you guys should have access now. Add any emote, no matter how offensive, okay?
Yeah, go spam it, guys. Go spam it. Yeah.
Gabby Psycho, mate. It's just a
I
Gabby.
mean, that's legit just a Gabi.
Why didn't you get in?
When would you suggest I get in?
I would have at 0-3 down. I would have got your ass in there, you know.
Yeah, but we got the Tivend in instead.
Fair
Can't do
enough.
2 changes, you know.
Odds on
Fucking-
TU beating Zeta in LCQ. It's so unlikely. That's just so many of your questions, guys, are really missing the point. I suspect.
They're fucking good, guys. OWCS is fucking good.
Yeah. I mean, Junkbuck banned second and banned Sim. Did you see that?
Yeah, but I feel like we should have protected Sim. I don't remember. Don't know.
I mean, this was my theory yesterday, basically. That New Junk City banned Sim is really annoying because it's a hard.
Kinda smart.
I mean, yeah, they offered you. What could they ban? Like at that stage of the series, is anything else they could ban except Sim?
Not
What
really.
did you guys ban? Elari.
We banned Elari. I don't know. I wasn't there for the
CBA.
conversation. I don't remember why Elari.
I thought you're the head coach.
Oh, I had to clog out and watch the Commander X stream real quick. The reaction.
Fair enough, actually.
Wanted to see your guys' reaction, but maybe that cost us the series.
Yeah, what else was left open?
I mean, legit,
really.
everything was banned. Like, I
Yeah.
swear, if we protected Sim, they would just take that same mirror again.
Yeah. Then you.
Odds.
Yeah, I mean, you should have protected Sim, because then you would have had to deal with Sim, like with the Sim ban on a map where you can actually play side fight.
Yeah, it's true, where we can play like the Ram Juno Kiri.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and side fight
yeah.
tracer is way
Makes sense.
easier than this tracer.
Because after
Because then Simple can
After-
actually like, make a difference in the fight, you know, with side fight.
after this map, it would have been Escort again, right? Or is it?
No, it's
Anything.
any-
Any
Oh,
host
anything?
goal.
Anything? Yeah, okay.
Except for obviously
Yeah,
whatever
but there's-
game 6 is.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there's
whatever
no.
game 6 is.
Yeah, but there's no map open that's as close as New Junk
Yeah, it's
City,
true.
so you
It's
would
true.
have probably went to a map that's at least better for side fight.
Yeah, and then they would have to ban Sim first, so we can ban the Diva.
Did you have Diva ban open?
Yeah.
Ah, you actually would have won. Toaster did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Because then... Yeah, what would they ban then? I guess they
That's
could still
actually
ban
a-
Sim, but then you're just in like a RAM mirror then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Ramiro
for
and
sure,
side
if-
fight tracer
if
is
we-
good.
If we had won New Junk City in the Sim mirror, then they for sure would go ban Sim next game, and then we had D.Va ban open. So.
But I mean, no, sorry, like ban D.Va on New Junk City.
No, because
no.
our strat,
just
our
protect
strat was
ban. Yeah, you should just protect ban a DP. Like just ban any DPS, ban fucking Bastion. Like what do they ban then? Off of you? I don't know.
Like legit, no matter what they ban, we're chilling, you know. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then if you win that Sim mirror, next map they ban Sim. Like what map would they take you to? I don't know. Like what map is bad for Tracer or like bad for side fight?
Like legit, all are good. Like Qadsiah, you know, we saw it yesterday. Like the
you can.
big
Like
point
the
is
side fight
they-
Tracer the side fight Tracer is way easier to
but
play
the
than this
point
Rush Tracer.
is that we would have the D.Va ban then, you know?
Yeah,
'Cause they
that's
have
what I
to ban
mean.
first.
But I
But
mean,
our-
kind of for Yubi's playstyle, you know.
Yeah.
If you guys have Juno Kiri, it's way easier for Yubi to
I
play,
know,
you know,
I know.
because Simple can pop off on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
and it's also better for your matchup because Calyx is way better on Lucy than he's on Juno. So
I mean, that was our strat coming in, right? Whenever they ban Sim, we just ban D.Va, and then we played a double flex, and it worked yesterday. But
TVNT says, I guess, yeah, it all come full circle. TVNT says they did second ban, so that's like what put them in the situation.
yeah, that's why we should have just protected
yeah,
them.
I mean, if they second ban, you can just protect, right? Doesn't matter.
Tiven, why did we ban Ilari? Do you remember the conversation? I don't remember.
Actually, the second ban was a throw in hindsight from Junkbug because it allowed you to protect.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, we did lose 3 maps in the sim mirror, so, you know,
Yeah,
even
but
if
but you had Tiven then. Now you
Yeah,
had
I know.
Tiven then the difference maker.
Yeah, I don't know. I think also by that point of the series, like I think we felt it when we were watching it as well, that it's like it felt like Qadsiah weren't going to ban the sim, you know? Like it felt like they just weren't interested in it after the first couple of maps.
Yeah, got baited. Mind games.
Oh, Tiven says if we protect Sim, they will Sim May in this map, and it's hard.
But could you not just ram and then
Ban May?
was the same
Did you already
matchup
ban
as really
May?
sappy?
Yeah, we banned May already.
Ah, they banned me already. Yeah.
It's
But
true,
is
we
that-
could have ran.
Is
but
that just
it's still hard.
that's
It's
the-
still hard, you know, with the May perk.
I mean, you won versus May on Runa.
Yeah, no, but Runa is a bit easier than Nujunk.
Yeah, but only a tiny bit. But
New Junk's
Yeah, it's
longer,
only,
you know, so there's just more time where you're playing into that level 3 perk.
I think only the first point is
Yeah, and
harder,
that
the
other
rest of
one,
the
you know. No,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
two.
yeah, yeah. But there's some points that are shit for May on New Junk.
That's true.
But,
I mean, in hindsight, we should have probably done that.
yeah.
Just Gabby, mate. Just fucking Gabby, okay?
Hindsight is 2020, and right now it's 2025. So.
Think about that. Thank you, Kozanake, for the tier 1 as well. Only have TVNT says
F no guesser.
only 60 seconds to ban as well. Yeah, like think about that conversation we just had, but the actual decision time for the team is like 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And we didn't have Psycho in for it.
Yeah, it's true. I legit just threw the series away. I'm never watching Commander X again.
It is a
Good shout.
It was only grand finals, mate, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
And Xavier was saying how important this first seed is as well. So.
Is it important?
Oh, is it important? What a question.
I think it's going to be, yeah. I don't know exactly.
I think you're fucked, okay?
You don't know exactly what seeds are important, but there's going to be like a couple of second place seeds that I think are going to get fucked by the seeding. Like, get a really tough group.
Really? I think only the third place EU has tough, no? Because they'll get Korea #1.
I mean, they've not released the actual seeding yet, right? So we don't know what.
Yeah,
the
but
groups
that's
look like.
always how it goes. Because EU did the worst at China, right? So we're the lowest seed.
Yeah. Except
we'll
for,
get
like,
Korea #1.
No, because it'll be what do you like the Pacific and Japanese and South American will be like the seed below EMEA still.
Yeah, but it's four teams in the group, right?
Yeah. So it'll be one of those, like, I guess, bottom tier regions, then a third from each one, a second one, and a first from each one, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just get like probably like #2 seed Korea, and then we'll get like
one seed China or one seed NA.
Oh,
no.
yeah, actually.
No, you'd get a 1 and a 3, right? But it
We'd
depends. It depends how they do Korea, right? If they do it like all the first places, then all the second places, then all the third places, or if they just do
Yeah.
like Korea at the top, and then they go like NA first, China first, EMEA first, and then, you know, like there's like a few different ways they can do it. So it's like, I don't know which group's gonna get fucked, but I feel like there's a couple that are gonna be
yeah, it's true.
like a little bit dodgy. And also the Crazy Raccoon group I think might get fucked, because I presume unless they just like fix it, the LCQ team should be last seed, right?
Yeah, that's true. So I think
oh,
last EU is gonna get fucked.
Yeah,
last
like,
EU is gonna get fucked.
If you end up in that Crazy Raccoon group, it's gonna be like Crazy Raccoon, Falcons, and then like probably like a second place team from something maybe as well, or maybe just like 2 third place.
Then maybe
I don't
China
know.
number 2, and then 3 EU.
It could be something like
for
that,
EU.
and then it's like,
GG.
yeah, that's the group you have to avoid.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it. Shockwave's dead, so it doesn't matter. VP are gonna beat them anyway.
I mean, fair enough.
That just solved for
Look, there's just
every
the fog,
emote, guys.
bro.